Hold on. So
Ray, send me the link.
All right, I'm about to. We already live. I know everybody probably looking like, God damn, it's 1:00 and they really, really on time. Yeah, because I want to get this shit done today. I don't want to be here all day dealing with coach. I don't want to do that. So I figured if I come on time and we keep it to the 2 hours and he ain't here yet, Ty, guess what we can do? We can go and get the show done. I don't want him to pop up no way. Let me send you the link. Hold on. Damn, we gotta hurry move fast, man. We gotta move fast before he hop on this show.
You know he trying to come. He trying to get on.
Listen. Hold on. Let me get you your link so you send your people so we can get this thing over with. Goodness gracious. Lord have mercy. If it was every day I didn't want to do a show, it was today. Yeah, it's on time finally, people. We ain't have no choice but to be on time today. Hold on.
I can hear him now. I mean, oh my God.
I don't even want to hear him. When I tell you, listen, it ain't nobody on this planet that be more wrong. But then when they right,
he got a 5-year streak of being wrong, and then now he pulled off 2 in a row. Oh my God.
Hey, you ain't look here. You ain't gonna be able to tell him nothing when I say nothing.
And then he got the whole Crimson Tide. He think he Alabama honorary Roll Tide type of guy. So he think he always winning.
So he got the pedigree and think he part of the squad.
Right.
You get the link I sent to you.
Yes, sir.
Well, we'll get these people a little minute. I gotta send it to everybody else too. Anyway, I got shit out there. I know ain't nobody on because we got them so programmed to think that we're gonna be late.
That's why I asked you that.
Even when you asked,
everybody already like, man, they ain't gonna be there till 1:15, so we got time.
Yeah. Look, y'all in the comments, y'all on time today. Yeah, I'm trying. Look here, I want to get this show out the way. I had to literally move it all the way till today just so I could deal with it. I don't want to be here all day. I don't want to goddamn gonna wait on coach. So we're gonna get this show started. Let me send to everybody. Hold on. 12. Ty, you in the car today? That's your office today. What's going on, man? You in the car today too?
Oh, well, I'm shaking and moving. I'm working.
Oh, that right. Man, I need
shaking hands. I'm shaking hands, kissing babies, shaking hands.
I ain't mad at you, sir. I ain't mad at you. Y'all gonna make me do a car show. I'm gonna have to do me a show one day.
Yeah, I'm in the car today. I'm in the car with them folks, man. I'm in the car.
I probably should have gotten in the car today so I could drive off on coach and act like I ain't got no service no more or some shit like that. And you know what? You know what he doing? He purposely being late. Because he know what time the show gonna start. He been got the show list. He been got everything he needed. Been told him we were starting on time today. He doing this shit on purpose. See, when I tell you I can't stand black people, do what I be talking about. This is what I be talking about.
He ain't used to winning.
Gotta be something. Well, we waiting on. Well, we was waiting on Frazier. Frazier's here now. Frazier, you get ready.
You already know where Frazier at.
You already know he was gonna be in the car. You already know. You know what I'm telling y'all? We're gonna have to do a whole car show, baby.
Frazier at the Texaco.
Frazier at the Texaco getting all his money back from Oregon.
Man, I'm out here making plays. I'm making plays at the Texaco. I'm making plays.
Hey, I tell you, he pulled up. He going to BP next. Gonna post up.
Now I'm gonna hit quick trip because I got a little more traffic.
All right, well, you know them police be a quick trip now. You better be careful. You know, them folks be a quick trip now. You might want to stick to Texaco and BP now.
Quick Trip got too many cameras too.
Man.
Way too many cameras. What's going on, y'all? What's the deal?
Man, what's happening, man? I'm a little jet lagged, but I'm here.
You got back yesterday, right?
Man, I got back like 4 hours ago.
Oh, damn, you got back today?
Yeah, I got back. It was like we got back like 5 in the morning or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's another reason why I didn't want to do the show yesterday, because I knew everybody was gonna be traveling, all the athletes are traveling, all of us gonna be traveling. Folks really be tired from the whole damn weekend. Like, ooh, Lord, we just gonna have to ain't gonna do this show tomorrow.
Right.
Get all freshened up for it. Yeah. Aaron Brown, what's going on, brother? Certified chaos. Oh, you know, Coach Fraser always making plays. J.O., what's going on, baby? Lisa Blackman, my cousin, Yannick, what going on, man? What's the deal? Aim, Troy, Dice. I don't think none of y'all got jobs. I'm starting to think all y'all sell dope too. All y'all be on here every show. No matter what time I come on, y'all on here. I'm gonna have to watch y'all folks out there. It ain't a real trap house now. We just be saying that. TV PhD, what going on, baby? What it do? Dripping Springs, what going on, baby? What it do? Shandell, man, Shandell, what the hell you been at? I ain't seen you in a minute. I know my people. I ain't seen you in a minute. Embosen, what going on, baby? Per usual. Roderick Monroe. Calicio, what going on? Coach is the new Ocean's 12. Got to be more careful.
I love it. I can see him starting off. I can see how he gonna start off. See, it's just one of them things, you know, y'all look at it from a different angle. Like, I'm a coach. Like, I know how this go. I look at this thing. See, I've been watching the progressions. I was looking at them back in January, February.
No. I was looking at him in AAU. I knew.
Right.
Yeah. From AAU, he was gonna be ready.
Let's see. That did not tell you.
And y'all didn't see that.
Grapevine was gonna make that team. I told you.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you. Kyle Flash, what's going on? Ace, RJ, Belinda Allman, actual random. Follow the light. I like that. I don't think I've seen you on here before. Welcome to the show. AJ, what going on, brother? What going on? What is the deal? Yolanda, I was waiting on you. To show up. Now we can go ahead and get ready to get it started. I don't know what Rodney at though. I don't know what Rodney at. Rodney's supposed to be here by now. All right, y'all. As we wait on this man to show up, let's go ahead and get this thing rolling. USA's the final day. Lord have mercy. The final day. Let me pull it up first before we get started, because I want to make sure that I got these results right in front of me. Let me see where we at. All right, so Sunday, we had the men's 110 hurdles, the men's women 200, men's 400 hurdles, women's 400 meter hurdles. And that's pretty much it from the sprint side that we covered. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump in here and say it like this here. I think we all was right, as I did the tally up. We all was actually right about the 400 meter hurdles, okay? Rod did exactly what he was going to do. I do recall that some I don't think any of us had Trevor Bassett making the team, though, which he did.
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did? Did you have Trevor Bassett making the team? Okay, so you probably got a point for that then. I know I didn't have him making the team. I went back and looked at the show again. I didn't have him making the team. So that was actually pretty damn impressive because he hadn't had a good season. So shout out to Trey for doing that. Literally. So what else happened on that day? We had the 200 meter on that day. Okay, so check it.
We were all wrong on the 200.
Okay, so let's go and dive into it, all right?
I wasn't all the way wrong.
Yes, the hell, because none of us not have Fred making the team. None of us didn't have Fred not making the team. I take that back. Lamont didn't have Fred making the team. See, you know what I'm saying? He made some, he just jumped out the water and said some crazy shit that actually worked. Or
that happened.
Work. I don't know what you want to call it, but it happened.
Like I say, a broke clock is right at least 2 times a day.
You're right.
Lord, and he was right on 2 bull craps. So let's start with this 200. Did either one of y'all really see Fred not making the team in the 200?
No way. But I'm gonna tell you this: when I saw he played around in the semis, playing around, I said, "Oh, okay, he might have some drama in the finals," because I knew. And listen, to be honest, he realistically probably should have been in 1. So he got a good deal by being in the outside, being in 8 or 9, whichever one of you.
They try to help him out.
They still try to help him out because he supposed to been in 1. And I said, boy, y'all play around, y'all take this, don't take these races for granted. Now it don't matter how fast you are, boat is gone. So it ain't no more, you know, my 70% is your 110 and all that type of stuff. No, boy, these folks running. And you know, and then when you look at it now, you talking about the young boy Knighton. he ain't scared, and he's proven.
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna, even if you ran well, you still ain't gonna be able to take that for granted because the young boy running.
Young boy.
For real.
Fred came off the curve, and he thought he could play around and coast. And he didn't run off. When he came off the curve, he didn't run off the curve. So when he finally stood up on the straightaway, Coleman and the other kid was in front of him. 3 kids in front of him.
Yeah.
And Fred was behind.
And this is semis you talking about, not the finals. Yeah.
You could see his face. He was like, "Oh shit!" And then he started running, but them boys was running. Shit, them boys ran 1992, 93, 94, or 93, 4, 5. And he just couldn't close down on him like he normally did because them boys was running for their lives. But Fred made a mental mistake in the semis, which cost him from making the team. And I think he knows that.
So I talked to Fred. I talked to Fred when it's over with or whatever. The gift that Fred has is what people try and tell quarterbacks to actually have, which is short-term memory. Soon as that was over with, I'm texting Fred, and Fred like, man, that shit over with. I don't care about that. On to the next. I gotta commend him for that. That's why I rock with Fred. Now, on the flip side of it, I truly believe that sometimes you can be so confident that you will make that mistake. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, we can't. If anybody outside the coach didn't have Fred making the team, you just was hating, because winning is one thing. All right, winning is one thing. Not making a team is another thing. I can't honestly say that if it's a race. All right. And I'm gonna ask y'all this. Matter of fact, before I say I'm gonna ask y'all this. Okay. If it's a race with the same people who made the team in Monaco, right? The same 3 that in the 200. Fred is in a real lane in that race. Does he still get 4th or 5th in that race?
No way.
That's my thing. So that's why I keep trying to explain. Even when the 200 went off, the male and female, I instantly had to change my picks. Now, of course, for some unapparent reason, dum-dums, I like to call them dum-dums, dum-dums don't believe that those type of things are real. So they want you to, no, stick with your pick. If I pick Gina Perdini to make the team and come to final, she in lane 1, I'm changing my damn pick. I don't give a damn what you say. No, you gotta stick with your picks. Bruh, set up. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna stick with that pick and she in lane 1. Unless you just want to be a hater and just be like, well, shoot. Now, don't pull that. We speak of Angelo Taylor for a reason. And he's supposed to be coming on later. 1%. Because it's him.
He's in the 1%.
It ain't no everybody. No, Angelo Taylor. Okay? That's it. Okay? And then, so when you understand that concept, the minute Fred played around in that semi, it was over with for him. You're not going to do it out of lane 9. You just not. You're not going to do it out of lane 9, especially if you already suffer at running the curve, because you got to get out that curve first. So when he got lane 9, I was like, it's going to be tough. I'm going to stick with it because that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm going to stick with it. But in reality, you ain't finna beat Area 9 and he down there in
Area 9. And listen, and Coleman going to put the pressure. Coleman going to put a different type of pressure on you because you know what he bringing. You already know how he jumping out there. That's a different type of pressure automatically. So he did himself a disservice for real. And like I say, they still tried to look out for him because they put him in 9.
They still tried to. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack something like this right here while we talking about it. Coach just texted me. He said he finishing up an interview and he on his way. I'm gonna go on and attack stuff like this right here. So here's the thing that I like to say from I've done this standpoint. Okay. When we're comparing people, you're literally comparing apples to oranges. Okay. Meaning, I said this on my when in the trap house. That is not the Abby Steiner from last year. That's not the Abby Steiner. That's not the Jenna Perdini from last year. It's not. Yes, Kayla White, no disrespect to her, but this year you can make the team out of lane 9. Why? Because this field is so weak. Ain't nobody in it that's gonna really do anything outside of Sha'Carri and Gabby. Okay. Let's just put that out there. So with this comment, Kayla made out of lane 9. Okay, put Kayla in lane 9 last year. Let's switch it then. Put her in lane 9
Different
last
race.
year
Yeah,
when Abby was
drama.
on her stuff. Put her in lane
my
9
goodness.
last year when Gabby was doing her thing. Put her in lane 9 then. See, and then because people be saying stuff like that, but not literally taking into accountability. Like, look at the field. Not only that,
And you don't want to take anything away from Kayla White. Listen, she lined up and did what she had to do.
Lined up this she had to do.
She lined up and did what she had to do. But yeah, it was a different.
It was a completely fair.
It's some different horsepower.
Listen, that's a sign, and the thing that reason why I talk like this because I was the person that took advantage of that. The year I made the world championship team was a slow year. I made it with 10 flat. Tyson didn't run. Travis Patchen then was gone. Yeah, if you bring back that next year, the year before that, Ray don't make it now. Ray only made it because the field was weaker. So guess what? Because the field weaker, Ray gonna make it this year. But so again, that's why I say it's not to discredit Kayla. It's like I've been there before. Like, no, 2008, when everybody was dropping 9 8s and 6s, my 10-0 didn't work. 2009, it worked. So the whole notion of not under, like, Fred wasn't gonna make it, he wasn't gonna make it in the 200, he wasn't gonna make it. You can say he wasn't gonna win it, but to say he wasn't gonna make it, that's just asinine. That's just retarded.
That was a big oversight. Like, yeah.
That's at least to me that
even Coach when Coach made that pick, he didn't believe that.
He didn't believe that shit. He went with it because it was Norman and he a Michael Norman fan. So he didn't believe that shit whatsoever at all whatsoever. He did not believe that Michael Norman was going to be able to do that. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. The same reason why I rode with Fred. Like, hey, they're my people, so I'm going to ride with them. I'm going to believe in them regardless. So, but, you know, it is what it is. 2201 is moving. We're not going to pretend because I'm not to put that 2201. 2201 is moving, but 2201 ain't 21. Meaning, last year, Abby Steiner ran 21. So if Abby Steiner was the Abby Steiner she should be, that 22-0 don't work no more. Like, it don't. Jennifer Dini.
I think they looking at it as you taking away. That's why I'm glad you able to share your personal, like, hey, I made the team with 10-0 because 10-0 is fast. Like 10-0 is not slow. Listen, 22-0 is not slow. Not taking away. The woman lined up and did what she had to do. That we're not taking away from what she did, but what you telling them is, man, when these folks falling out the bed running 9 8s, 9 8s, 9 8s, 10-0 ain't the same 10-0. Now if everybody falling, and now everybody running 9 9 9 and 9 9 8. Boy, my 10-0 might can sneak in there on them.
Look here, boy, my 10-0 too look real fast this year.
but when them folks running 9-8, your 10-0, boy, you far from where you need to be. And so I think I mean, you ain't taking nothing from Kayla, but at the same time, I think you do have to acknowledge, like, hey, look, you know, these folks weren't clicking like they were. And not listen, that's not her fault. She don't need to worry about that.
Like it ain't my fault. Like I didn't give a damn that y'all ain't kicking.
That's why we run the race.
Thank you. That's your fault.
That's why we run the race. That's why we run the race.
And that's the thing before, you know, because, you know, Coach gonna come on and we're gonna give him his whole little soliloquy and whole little time and all that. But that's the thing that I like to what? Who making wait. Okay, before Coach come on and we have some fun, we're gonna have to address this chat group, okay? I'm finna make a new RaesTake rule, okay? If you ain't ever spiked up, don't leave a comment. That's the first thing, all right? Just sit back and enjoy the show. We're gonna put some rules out there. If you ain't ever spiked up, sit back and enjoy the show. Don't make a single comment. If you ran at AAU and that's the highest you ever ran, you can comment by saying, I'm happy to be here. I just love to be here, okay? If you went past AAU and you went to high school, you ran high school track, you can say, hey, y'all, my name is such and such, okay? If you won state, you can come on here and say, hey, guys, I like the show. If you ran collegiately, you can comment a little bit. You can get like 4 comments, okay? If you won collegiate nationals, you can converse. You can say some stuff, okay? Yeah. If you ran on the circuit, you have open.
Get on that plane.
Come on,
not just one race now. We need consistent. We need consistent. Everybody can get in one race. We need consistent. Everybody get in one race. You know,
if you've been on the circuit, you can converse in the comments all day long. If you done made a team, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. But if you have not done it, you don't made a team, you can take the whole damn show if you want to. If you have not, please keep your comments to yourself. Because they don't make sense. Okay, that's like me, Ty. That's like me coming to your job, and just because I know what you do and I do it a lot, I'm tell you, Ty, that ain't right. That ain't how you say them things, sir. Have
Like,
you ever done this
slow
before?
down, Ray. Slow
Well,
down.
I'm
Slow
just saying. I'm
down.
just saying. You know, it's medical equipment. Let me make sure I put it out there. But I ain't
Yeah.
never. I don't know nothing medical equipment. I can't come over there and tell you, hey, Ty, I told you you ain't gonna hit your quarter sales. Well, wait a minute. Have you ever done this? Nope.
Oh, come on, man.
Why we even talking? Okay, why we even talking? All right, it's not excuses that we're making, people. It's actual rationality because we've done it. It's not excuses. Nobody's making excuses for anybody. We're trying to teach y'all and educate y'all so you don't sound stupid every year. Like, oh well, they did it. You sound stupid when you say some of this stuff. So sit back and be educated. All right.
Another quick example, Ray. If you take the 110 hurdles, when I was running 13.2 was okay. All right, that's respectable. Like you running 13.2, you're gonna be top 10 in the world. Now these guys are running 13 O's. Like what? You got a lot of guys running 13 O's. And now you could talk about hurdle form and hurdle technique all you want till you blue in the face. But the fact remains, man, this year you got roughly 7 guys, I think, or maybe even more that done touched 13.0. So when I was running, you didn't have that guy. You had obviously Allen, Trammell, and Aries, Dio, and them boys. You had a group of probably 4 or 5 that's touching O, but man, you ain't and they wasn't touching it consistent like these guys. Man, these guys, boy, these young boys, boy, them boys ain't playing, man.
Whole nother understanding, whole nother.
But
everything.
it doesn't take away from what anybody do. It just certain waves, certain years, certain events faster than the others. 1 year event, 1 year 10 or make the team. Some years it won't. We learned that in the SEC. We learned that early on in the SEC. Boy, oh my God, what score 1 year may not even get you to the meet the next.
on that part there. All right, so since we done getting the stupids ready, we're gonna go ahead and bring on they king.
Oh my God.
Shh. I need y'all to be quiet. Shh.
The champ is here. Ladies and gentlemen, the heavyweight champion of the world has arrived. The champ.
Acting like a nigga that ain't never had it.
Don't mute my mic. Don't mute my mic.
What are you talking about?
Don't mute my mic. I'm gonna play it again. So you want to mute my mic?
Well, I gotta mute it, coach, because we still on YouTube, baby. You gonna get the video blocked.
Fair use. It's only 2 seconds.
Okay, damn it, he right.
Fair use. You're gonna play it again.
I'm counting my 2 seconds.
Hold on. Fair
That's
use. Don't block it. Fair use.
The champ is here. Ladies and gentlemen, the heavyweight champion of the world has arrived. The champ is here. The champ is here.
Ray, that's at least 8 seconds. That's 8 seconds, Ray.
The champ is
come
here.
on.
I don't even care, man. I don't even care.
Now, hold on. This is coach's take right now. Okay. Now, Ray, can you put us in the 3 boxes so people can see? Can you just flip it, please? Thank you. I need all of us. There you go, my man. See that? Perfect. Now, my humble celebration speech.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
You know, sometimes it's hard to sit on the throne when you're so perched up high above everybody else when you're right. But you know, every great king has to have a moment to come down and touch the peasants and the people. And this is what I'm doing. First and foremost, let me address my competition. Okay? I'm going to address everyone who participated in this prediction contest. Okay? First off, I'm going to address Mr. Ty Akins. I knew you stood no chance because you picked Auburn to go to school, so I knew your picks was all going to be bad. Okay, so I knew you was going to take an L. All right. The mere fact that you are Auburn Tiger shows that you do not know how to make good decisions and good picks. Okay, so what I want you to do is to pick this L and walk on by. Okay. Next up, our brother Colin, King Groupie Magnet, because he has a lot of groupies. I knew he was done because he's too emotionally attached to the athletes. Okay, he's still in that little age dynamic, so his judgment was clouded by emotional picks, which is okay. It's okay, but not when you're going against. All right, not when you're going against the emperor. You're not going to win. You're just not going to win. Okay. Next up, Mr. Coach Eugene Frazier. Okay. The fact that he spends more time in his car than his home, I knew his pace was driven nowhere. Okay. I knew he was heading down the dead end. He was driving nowhere fast. Okay. All his picks just hit a dead end, figuratively and literally. Okay. I knew it was going to happen. Now, to our brother Angelo Taylor. Angelo Taylor, my greatest competitor. Here's the difference, though, man. I did 500s in the fall. I did all my hurdle 9 and 10 stronger than his, and I beat him to the finish line. You know what I'm saying? But I had to look at him and say, you are a worthy component. But just like the man with the fisherman pole on who you're too slow, not fast enough. He wasn't fast enough to take out the champ. Okay, he just wasn't. He wasn't fast enough. All right. Last but not least, the man I've known for over 20 years. Xavier Ray Edwards. Now, this crown that I took from him is more precious than any other victory I ever snatched from anyone. Okay? He gave us a bunch of jargon, a bunch of verbal diarrhea about 9-7 on the curve, 10-7 on the curve, and I tried to warn my brother because it's like if I know he's wearing blue and we all in Inglewood, and I know Inglewood's a predominant blood community, I look out for my brother. I try to save my brother. My brother ain't want to hear it. So my brother had to eat this L, these hot L's that I just took out the oven, okay? I took them out, and I said, you know what? He get the big piece of chicken L. He gets the big piece of chicken L, and that's what he's getting, okay? That's what he's getting, and I got to make sure my brother gets the big piece of chicken, okay? I say all that to say this. None of you was worthy competition. I appreciate y'all thinking that you can dethrone the king, okay? But the king is back on his rightful throne, and once again, I am the champ. We may proceed with the show.
Wait. What's the next topic, Ray?
The fans say take my time. Okay, you know what? I got more to say. Okay, I got more to say. Now, I tried to warn y'all that Sha'Carri was going to lose to 200. I tried to warn y'all, okay? Ray tried to make a compelling, non-compelling argument that Sha'Carri was in this, she's 10-7, blah, blah, blah. We tried to stop my brother because I didn't want my brother to put that in the atmosphere where I have to now take clips and post it to my Instagram page. Because he's petty, I can beat him right there at the petty level too. You know what Michelle Obama said, when they go high, when they go low, you go high. Hell no, I'm going to meet Ray right where he's at. I met him right there. Between the border of Kansas City and Iowa. I met him right there, okay? I had to meet him, okay? And I tried to warn my brother. I said, dog, Gabby Thomas is on another level. Why? Because I talked to the great, the phenomenal, a person who I can sit in the same room with her, Tanja Buford. I tried to warn you. I knew what was going on. I tried to stop you. You ain't want to listen to your boy. So you know what? Just like the little kid who got into the 4-foot pool after your mama told him not to go in the 4-foot pool, stay in the baby kid pool, I had to let you go out there and learn the hard way. I had to go out there and let you swim the hard way. And your head went underwater, you doing all this. I said, you know what? Let me try to save my brother. Let me try to save him. Like how the man picked up the little tiger or the cub in Lion King. I said, Ray, I got you. You just gotta trust me. Got you. You ain't want to. Oh, you just want to run through the jungle. You just want to run through the jungle all by yourself. And them damn hyenas was out there, right? And I tried to save you. We're not going to talk about Ty and his horrific picks. I told y'all, Freddie.
My picks were great.
It's my turn. It's Coach's take today. Coach's take. Okay. I tried to tell you, Freddie Crittenden was gonna make the team. Why? It was just about damn time. I know who he's training with. He's training with Devin Allen's old coach, the one that was at Oregon. He has a whole herd of troops down there. He's ready to do that. I did. I tried to throw him the lifeline, baby. I tried to throw him the lifeline. That's a great. Take this lifeline.
What is
Got you. Nope. He ain't want to listen. He ain't want to listen. Okay. I tried to tell you about Trayvon Charleston. I said, dog, you've been in this game long enough. You know patterns. That's the word of the day. Patterns. Okay? We've seen these patterns before. We've seen these patterns. And I saw the pattern. I said, dog, you might want to take Trayvon Charleston to make this team. Now, we all knew Trayvon was hurt. We knew that. He's done for the year. He even came out and said he's done for the year. Now, let's move Marv to the side. Let's move Marv to the side because that was a weird little overstep. He's healthy. Good. We cannot put that on Ray. Okay, we got to give Ray a little grace on that one. Okay, even the most vicious emperors have a little grace for his minions. Okay, all right. I have a little grace. Okay, Ray came to me humble and said, "You know what? This is your show today, so I have to give him a man's."
No.
Okay, I have to give Ray some grace. All right. Now, with that being said.
I can't stand y'all. I can't stand y'all right now.
I picked the right ones. I told y'all. Hell, I picked all 4 guys who was going to go in the quarter damn near. Okay? I knew what. Now, let's give Ray credit. He did pick Messiah Russell. Good job. Got to give him credit. But you know what? Even Babylon got attacked every now and then. But guess what? It ain't about losing the battle. It's about the war. All right?
Hey, what I get credit for?
You get credit for nothing. You went to Auburn. But
What my women's 100-meter hurdle pick?
The champ. Right? You see this? Ray, you knew this belt was coming out. This belt was coming, boy. You knew it. You ain't want to see this belt again. Because you saw this belt last year. Right around this time last year, you saw this belt, baby. And you was like, you know what? I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure I don't see that belt again. And I kept the belt hidden. After 4x1, but guess what?
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
I'm not done. This is Coach's take right now. I ain't done. Okay.
Ray, take the text. Take your text, Ray.
Okay. I am the man of the hour. I would like to thank all the people who took L's from me. Everybody who listens to me. You have now made me God, Emperor, King, Overseer, whatever you want to call it. I am the one. I am the one. I run this right now. I am appreciative to all my competitors, but guess what? You have to wait a whole nother year. To redeem the throne. Guess what? You live in travel. You know, anything can happen. But you better listen to me. It's called patterns. Watch the patterns.
I ain't trouble. We split it. Don't worry about it.
Watch the patterns. Okay? I'm going to say it again. Word of the day, ladies and gentlemen, patterns. Ray's been in the game long enough. Ray let his emotions come to get the best of him. He let his emotions, his connection to Fred, and, you know, this. Fred, because listen, Ray is a speed merchant. I know Ray can run. Hell, Ray should have been on the damn 2005 team in the 200, but we ain't going to get into that because that still pisses me off to this day. All right? Still not understand how he got pulled out of the final. He had a Q next to his name. That's beside the point. Okay, because I know he didn't get DQ. I watched Ray run the time. Ray never stepped out of his lane. Okay, I know patterns. I watch Fred, and we all love Fred. Fred does not run the curve comfortably. He's still learning how to master the curve. Give him time; it will happen. But right now, I told you Kenny's going to make the team, and I told you everyone's going to make the team. Nobody had to Texas Tech making that team, even though we should have been smart. But you and I both know after the collegiate season, it's hard. But the one thing that blessed those collegiate kids was the month in between nationals and USAs. And damn, I should have opened my damn eyes, and I should have known better. But you know, like I said, even Babylon got attacked once. But guess what? we still standing. All right, we still standing. Okay, just like just like Italy, when it got destroyed, it got rebuilt. Germany got destroyed, got rebuilt. Everything got rebuilt. But guess what? The champ is here. Okay, Eugene, I'm glad you're here. Once again, you proved my point. Who sits in his car more than he sits at home? His bitch was driven to nowhere. All right, I'm glad you were in your car. Boom. Y'all not gonna hear the end of this. There's gonna be 365 days. I am the champ for the U.S. Championship. The champ. All right, y'all gonna respect the championship. And just in case you ain't seen the belt, Eugene, here's the championship belt, baby. Here's the belt. Here's the belt. It's rightfully in my possession. I am the champ. I am the king. I am the winner. I am the emperor. I'm the overseer of the picking competition, of the prediction. Next time when I lead, please, my minions, you can all follow me. Just follow.
Next topic, Ray.
Is this what I've been missing? I should have stayed out and look a little bit longer.
First of all, Fraser, I got a beef with you because it's like you just eloquently made sure that you dipped out right when he came
He knew
on.
it was coming. Yeah.
We gonna go after that first. Like you just so eloquently, like, oh, my phone is staticky now, and all of a sudden you out of here, and then we gotta sit here and take this verbal butt whoop, and then all of a sudden you come back eating chips and drinking on a milkshake like you went wrong too. That's all right. That's all right.
In a car that led you to a bad pick. Hold on, Fraser. Coach's take today. That car, you need to go trade in that car and get you a new vehicle because it led you to nowhere. Okay, it led you to this L. Okay, it led you to this big L. Okay, you see that right? You see my name right there? The champ is here. Okay, you respect me as Mr. Champ. Okay, just like you see Muhammad Ali. God bless the greatness. Muhammad Ali, Mr. Champ. I am Mr. Champ today. I am the champion. I am the champion of RaesTake's prediction contest. I am the champ. I try to warn y'all. Next time when I speak, I need y'all to listen. I'm like E.F. Hutton. When he speaks, everybody listens. Everybody listens. Okay, I have my theme song and everything. The champ is here. It's like WWE, baby. I had a whole song ready to play. I had a whole song, entry and everything. Okay. Don't let me win world championship prediction. Don't let me win it.
You won't win world championship. You won't win. You won't come close to winning world championship.
I need everybody in the chat. I need everybody in the chat to hear this. If I win world championship prediction, listen.
He's not gonna win world championship. He ain't gonna come close.
Listen, I hope my other championship belt comes in on time. I hope it does.
It's gonna be a waste of money.
No, it ain't.
It's gonna be a waste of money.
I am the champ.
Next topic, Ray.
Can we get the show started now?
First of all, you went to Auburn. You ain't got nothing to say. All right. At least Ray went to Texas Tech. He went to incredible school. All right. He went to great Coach Hobson at KCK. You went to Auburn. Okay.
You wanted to come to Auburn.
Okay. Full of bad choices. No, he didn't. That's where he left the state of Alabama.
You watch your mouth. Hey, you watch your mouth. Harvey Glance went to Auburn. You watch your mouth. He coached there. You watch your mouth.
Listen, Harvey Glance was a god among the minions.
Can we get to the next topic, please?
Shut up, Coach.
He's a god.
Can we get to the next topic, please?
Let's get the show going on because
Yeah, okay. You know what? See, it's Coach's take. Let's get the show going.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh,
Lord have mercy.
Next topic, Ray.
You know what? I can't fight back. Shit.
Yeah, you just got to sit and take that.
Yeah, you know what? Every dog has its day. You know, it's cool. It's cool because I vaguely remember last year. I remember last year some stuff, going on this same little level. Some stuff had happened, and then we had a show. And then I was like, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen though when it matters. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen at the championships. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen on these relays. I'm gonna tell you who's gonna medal. So I give you this, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? When you really are like, let me see, I really am like Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? When you really on that level, you're gonna let them win game 1 or 2 to make them think they got a chance. You know what I'm saying? You can win game 1 or 2. I ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now we got to turn it up to where we got to really get the ring. We got to really get the ring. That's when I shine.
He's not going to do that.
I don't shine till the time I get to the championship. So I'm going to give you these little moral victories and the playoffs. It's cute. Yeah, the playoffs is cute.
It's cute.
It's cute. Yeah, we'll see what happens when we get to the world championships. Playoffs is cute, though.
It's cute. You
did your thing. You did all right. But anyway, next topic. I just got to go and get to it. I got to stay with the topic we was on because I got to let Coach answer it. Was you surprised that Fred didn't make the 200-meter team? Not win it. Were you surprised that he didn't make the team?
No, because my initial pick didn't have him on it. Because once again, the word of the day, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat, patterns. Fred has never been comfortable running around the curve. But let me tell you something. When that fool comes on that straightaway, he a whole different animal. He's a whole different animal. It's unfortunate.
So you were serious about that you not having him make the team?
I was serious about it. You know, his best 200-meter race, honestly, the greatest 200-meter race I think I've ever seen him run was at Mount Sac, maybe last year or something like when he beat Michael Norman. And he had to come back on Michael Norman to get him on the straightaway because Michael Norman didn't put a big enough gap on him. But I was dead serious about him not making that 200-meter team. It was, and respectfully, for us to forget about the college kids, and rightfully so. Because let's be honest, most of the college kids, they struggle in this championship. But I really thought that Arion was going to win hands down. I knew Kenny was going to make the team because Kenny's a big game performer. Kenny is the male version of Nia Ali. He's going to show up when it matters, man. We have to give him his credit.
I never had Kenny not making it.
Fred, I think Fred is one more year. Fred next year, I believe Fred is going to make the team in the 200 next year. I think Fred Seek and whatever Fred does, he's going to correct it and he's going to make the team next year. Now, it's all going to be predicated on how Michael Norman is with John Smith. Because we know what John Smith does when he has a whole year with a guy. You know that. So.
All right. The next real topic.
Well, let me answer the Fred question because
okay, go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
Fred should have made the team.
Fred should have made the damn team. I don't know what.
Here's why he should have made the team. Here's why. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about either. Because even though all that stride pattern stuff Lamont was saying, it may not be true. Fred made a mental mistake. Fred took his competition a little too lightly. And you can see he didn't run that semi. He didn't run that semi as hard as he should have.
You see what happens when you start taking lies and you start making up stuff to combat?
I was hoping it wasn't gonna happen. I was like, please don't freeze up right now. Please don't.
My head was down, right? My head was down. I was talking to God because he knows I'm up there with him because I'm the emperor. And I said, yo, shut him down.
And he still shut down.
Look at God. Look at God.
Next topic, right?
I guess we gotta move on to the next topic.
Look at God.
Okay, staying with the 200 then. Can Gabby give Sharicka a run when we get to Budapest?
Unbiasedly speaking, yes. Because she's showing a consistent pattern in that mid-21 range. And this is what, honest to God, I believe this is what Sharicka needs. It's going to be Daphne Skippers and Elaine Thompson all over again. This is what she needs. Because let's be honest, it's going to be closer than we think. Because both of them don't run good curves.
Yeah.
Both of them are 49-second quarter. Both of them got 49-second PBs in the quarter. So,
I'll piggyback off that. I was gonna say I think it'll be interesting because they both don't run as good of curves as you want to see. So it literally, when they stand up coming out of that 100, boy, that's when it's gonna really show the difference. And I don't know, man. That's a hard one because Gabby's showing. She's already proven. Don't get me wrong, but like what she's showing now is like, hey, I'm the one. Like I'm the one. Like y'all gonna have to put me in front of all of them because I think just thinking about it, like, oh yeah, nah, Gabby, she'll make the team. She's dependable, she's solid, but she turning that curve where like you're gonna have to mention her when you mention the top, and so yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
That race is gonna be closer. That race is gonna be closer than we expect.
No question.
And we have to give respect to Gabby and Tanja and Frano and Sharicka. We have to give respect. Now think about this for a second. Sharicka combated Shelly's curve. She combated it twice on the biggest stages. We're gonna see.
This somebody just said it, and I want to say this, but then what I'm gonna say after that is gonna pretty much debunk what I'm about to say. I want to say Gabby she's gonna be real close to it because Gabby's only running the 200. But then again, it's hard to say that because if I'm not mistaken,
There's more time between the races.
he went 21. I'm talking about Sharicka. Sharicka went 21-4 after the rounds in the 100 and the 200. So it's almost like, well, you can't count that she'll be fresh when it comes to somebody who done showed. Hey, look here. Even after all this, I'm still gonna drop 21-4 on y'all. So imagine if I'm fresh. So at that point, it's like, and the freshness goes out the window. I will agree with this right here, though. Neither one of them can run a curve, but they both can run a straightaway. Now, the reason why I would give it to Gabby, here's why I would give it to Gabby over Sharicka. And even though I said that Sharicka gonna double goal, I still feel good that she'll do that. But for the sake of the discussion, if Gabby is able to get out in front, she can hold it off. What Gabby showed me is I can go 21-4. Okay, why? Hell, I done did 6 and 5. So it ain't that I can't go that same number. I just ain't been there yet. Now, when will I go there? When I have to go there. Because if I'm coming off a curve at Budapest and I know Sharicka is anywhere near me, I have to go press that envelope to go 21-4. So that's the only reason why I'm like, after seeing what Gabby did at USA's, I'm like, you can't really say she's going to go backwards. I don't think she's going to go any slower now at all whatsoever. So I'm going to give her 21-5, but for her to win it, she's going to have to go 21-4 because, again, you got to talk about how Jacko is feeling right now, meaning she watches just like we watch. She saw the 100 and said, okay, hi, y'all, here go mine. She watched the 200 and said, okay, hi, y'all, here go mine. So it was almost like even then she's saying or showing, hey, ain't nothing that I can do. Ain't nothing that I can do. Man, I know good and well, Mouse.
Yeah, he did. Mm-hmm.
I can't deal with all y'all today. I ain't gonna make a deal with it all today because I gotta talk about the rest of it.
Sir.
I don't want to deal with it today, Coach.
We're gonna address that.
This is not like I was saying. No, I think Gabby got it in there because she will have to have it in her. But as of right now, I still have Sharicka at double gold, but I'm a little more concerned now than I was last week. Last week, I was like, oh, she definitely double gold, 100 and 200. Now I'm like, she definitely 100 me to the double gold. 100 me to gold. I'm not taking that back. She just went 10-6. Nope, y'all ain't ready for her. 200, Gabby said, I know you over there. So now I'm like, ooh, I can't just say you gonna get it. I still think you gonna get her. But I don't stand as concrete on it as I did before I saw Gabby run that 21-5. So I think that's gonna be, honestly, I think that's gonna be the race to watch this year. That right there. That's gonna be the race to watch. Because everything else is pretty much, kind of, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? That race alone, that's gonna be the one to watch. Because both of them gonna go after it. Praise, what you thinking down there? He thinking he gotta go and find some real Wi-Fi.
Ray, we got
I'm not picking up my phone.
We got a message. We got a message to address.
I'm not picking up my phone.
We got a message to address.
Hey, this ain't fair because I picked against all his athletes. Remember, I didn't pick Arian to win and I didn't pick Grant to win either. So I'm not picking up this phone.
Yeah, you got a message to address.
Yeah, you got a message to address, sir.
I ain't paid my phone bill. I don't think it's not coming. It's not coming through today. Okay.
Yep, just go on and address it.
Go on and address
it. Go on and address it.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Okay, first of all,
Ray used to get bullied all day. Okay.
Okay, first of all, yeah, okay. Grant may have. It was a smart pullout. Okay, to get ready because he got a little plantar fasciitis, so he was like dealing with that. So that's why he pulled out. It ain't that. Damn it, coach. Ooh, coaches today. Okay, he did have a little plantar fasciitis. That's why he pulled out because there wasn't no point to push it when he already got a bye. So that's why Grant didn't win, didn't run, and I kind of had predicted the other kid to win. But anyway, moving right along. Moving right along.
Also, also, he said, let everyone know, because I know exactly who he's talking to specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Grant don't run away from anybody.
Yeah. Grant didn't.
Yeah, but Grant ain't have to. But I don't think he had to.
Grant didn't dodge.
No, Grant ain't gonna duck. No. And he ain't got no point to prove though. He ain't got a point to prove. He the big dog. Yeah.
He didn't have to run at all. He could have pulled a Fred and Noah.
Right, but here's the funny thing, right? Devin Allen last year ran 1284.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I told y'all Devin wasn't gonna make it.
Right. Grant pulled out of the finals out of the U.S. finals last year. Where was all the commotion then? Now all of a sudden, new kid on the block. New kid on the block comes and y'all think Grant is scared.
Yeah,
I don't. Who said that?
They did the exact same thing last year.
Grant is running in.
Who said that though? Who said he's scared? That's just the people talking.
Yeah, that's the people talking.
Okay.
Eugene, go.
Oh, hold on. I gotta correct that. Hold on, I gotta correct that. I'm sorry. Champion has the plantar fasciitis. That's why he was pulled out. Grant does not have the plantar fasciitis. Grant just pulled out because he's Grant.
Yeah, but he ain't got no point to prove. Like he the reigning world champion. They got he ain't got no point to prove.
Yeah, and from the looks of it, if he had a won, if he had a ran, he'd have won. So my picks when I didn't have him pick to win. I didn't. The only reason I explained why I didn't have Grant pick to win, though, I explained why I didn't. Okay. Sometimes I gotta say crazy stuff on here, man. Sometimes I don't know what I was thinking, but anyway, sometimes
I said if Grant ran, he was gonna win. But I also said a young boy was gonna be in there too, though. So
I said the young boy could possibly get Grant based on the fact that the young boy might be hungry. He might be hungry.
The young boy shouldn't have did that long jump though.
We said
no. One thing I will say that Ray was right. That young boy different. You ain't see him up. That young boy different.
Yeah.
When he came down his prelim, he came off the last hurdle, literally shut it down and jogged to the finish line, 13:07. Went right over to the long jump, set his mark, and he popped 785. And he was like, man. I said, oh yeah, this is different. This different type cat. This different type cat. The laws and physics of track and field don't apply to him.
Here's my question, and Ray, you can contest to this, and Eugene and Ty, you can contest this. We've seen multiple world champions running prelims, running semis, and not run the finals. Mm-hmm. Why all of a sudden people think Grant he's scared, but nobody else get that same label? Nobody got that same label.
I think I can answer that for you because anytime you see somebody that's new up and coming, like the new hurdle kid, right? World leader, all of that stuff there. Any point in time, if you don't race them, that's what they're gonna say. They did the same thing with Lamont and on Fred. So that's just the nature of sports. It's like, well, you ducking and dodging. Well, they're not ducking and dodging. You just want to see that race, but they don't even do that race. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's always been that way. But you reserve that right and that honor to where it's like again, I made it. Tyson ran the first round, dropped 9-7 and dipped. Like, I'm cool. I'm done now. You know what I'm saying? When nobody talking about he ducking and dodging. Ducking and dodging who? Like Ray, Mike, Doc? No. Tyson ain't ducking and dodging none of them. He just ain't no reason for me to do it. So Grant definitely went dodging because.
But listen though, if you're Grant, you also will say this. Well, if he is good as y'all say he is, I'll see him at Worlds. So if you Grant, you don't have a point to prove because you done spent. I mean, you talking about the best to ever do it collegiately, and now he building a resume to be in that argument professionally. So when you think if you Grant, if he good as everybody say he is, I see him at Worlds. Ain't no problem. So it ain't a. I don't think it's a. I don't think he ducking or dodging at all. Just because you talking about a guy that done falling out the bed running 13-0. So if you
Yeah.
Grant, even if you have a bad race, man, I'm still dipping at the line with it. You know what I'm saying?
But we
So
all-
that ain't Grant's character anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
exactly.
going in, we all said Grant probably wasn't going to run the finals. He's just going to run a couple races and then
Right.
bounce out. So him bouncing out was irrelevant to what the young kid was doing, because that was Grant's plan all along.
That's why I'm asking
run-
who's so shocked. What
Yeah.
the uproar
Well,
about him? Who's shocked about
The
him not
up-
running the final?
The uproar is the fans, because the fans want to see.
yeah.
The fans want
Okay.
to see competition.
Yeah.
They want to see, the up and coming against the vet.
Right.
That's what uproar is.
But the thing that bothers me is that he's being held to a standard that nobody else previously was held to. Like everybody else pulled out of the race. We watched, in 05, we watched John Capel show up to the 100 and say, "Yo, I'm done. I gotta buy." And remember, Ray, we was right there at the start line for 400 when that whole defective.
I'll start. Yeah, go ahead.
Defective block thing, which was a trap, was a older crap. But anyway, which took Michael Frater's money away from, because Michael Frater would have been world champ that year. That's beside the point.
Another story.
Yeah, another story for another day. We watched John Capel do that. He ran the 100, ran like 10-2 something. Yeah, look, I got my buy. Y'all can go out there and kill each other. I'll see you at Worlds. And he ended up getting a medal in the 200 at Worlds.
Yep. Yeah, that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Right. So this whole thing that all of a sudden the new kid, he's scared. Bro, listen.
No.
I said it before. Literally, in the pro circuit, winning USA is like winning the Sun Belt Conference.
Pretty much.
Not the Sun Belt. Not the Sun Belt.
And
How you gonna do Sun Belt? How you gonna do Sun Belt like that?
Especially if you're the top guy. If you're the top guy, absolutely.
And
the guys like me, winning USA is big because the mountain that I have to climb to win it. But if you Grant, come on, man, you're that 1% guy. So you ain't you're not worried about that.
And let's be clear. I'm not disrespecting the Sun Belt. That's an example. You gotta, until people understand, and Ray, you can contest this, and Ty, you can contest to this. You don't make that team. You know what happens in your contract?
What contract?
Right.
Contract.
Go to Worlds. All right. The easy part, the easy part is out the way. And one of the hard parts is out of the way. He still has the medal to solidify his contract obligations. He has to come back with a medal. Ain't nobody trying to get reduced.
That part.
And coach,
ask Kayla White.
Coaches,
Let's say add Kayla White right now.
Right. All those coaches, they see the bigger picture, bro.
Yeah, you watching the bigger picture. Worlds is the bigger picture.
Yeah.
And besides,
man, if I don't have to go to USA's and go grinding 3 rounds and hustle and bustle, man, I'm not gonna do that. And then you look at it, the man go out and run 13-0. Okay, looking good, nice and comfortable. Oh boy, work done. Yeah, you don't work. That's good.
And then it's not like going to USA's, you're gonna win 30, 40,000 if you
exactly.
If the prize money was worth
less.
Right.
Thank you. The prize money was less than the Diamond League race prize money.
Exactly.
So
if the prize money 20,
why?
Now you want to fix all of this? Put the prize money 20, 30,000 for first place.
Bet you
I guarantee you, all them niggas be running.
Always
like we were doing. Like we were doing for Drake Relays. Drake Relays was a major hit when that prize money was up like that. Boy, you trying to peak with Drake Relays?
And let's be clear. It's not like Grant has never lost a U.S. championship before. Remember, he lost his first year. He barely made the team. What happened when he got to Doha? He won. Stop reaching. All this silly comments because you want to get clout.
Man, I don't even know why we addressing this. I don't even know why we wasting time addressing this, man.
Stop it.
All right, so since we on the topic of Worlds and all that stuff, I gotta ask the next question that came in on the list today. So, is this a weaker U.S. team than previous years?
Ooh. You said that, Ray, and I had to think. Nah, there was one team that went out to Worlds and they ain't come back with nothing. So we gotta reserve judgment until after Worlds.
Well, we'll ask the question a different way than it was worded. Going in right now, does this seem to be one of our weaker teams?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Fraser.
I was gonna say, for number one, no. Meaning the top person in each event, I would say no. The top person in
Okay.
each event for the U.S. is legitimately, if you ask me, has a shot to win. Now, when you go 2-3,
Interesting.
2-3,
So we talk, cause you know this is a sprint based show. You know, even though I don't call the 400 sprint. So you talking about from the 400 meter hurdles on down, everybody that won, you feel like got a shot to go win it in Budapest? They ain't got no competition.
I wouldn't say they don't have competition. I would say they got a legitimate shot to win. Think of the event. 400
I'm gonna
hurdles.
go hell no, but keep going.
What do you mean hell no?
You ready?
Do I need to start from the 400 meter hurdle women on down? Which side do you want me to go to?
Start.
Do I got to talk about Pinky Bowl?
Because
Do I got to talk about the biking?
I'll break it down. I'll break it down to you. I'm gonna go soft for the 400 meter hurdles down. The U.S. women, they're losing the 400. They lose the 400 hurdle women. I gotta be careful with this one. But if the Viking turns into if he turns to Jason Voorhees like he normally does, it's gonna be one hell of a battle. Rye looked really good for someone who hasn't been able to do anything for almost 2 months. For him to come out there and run 46.62, that says a lot where he is fitness-wise.
Yeah.
So it's John Wick versus Jason Voorhees. Okay, so that's gonna be a battle. The 400, I don't see anybody beating Wade Van Niekerk nor Gardner. I just don't see it. The women's 400,
not from America.
The women's 400. If NASA come out there with them Kawhi Leonard braids, it's over. I'm telling you right now, Sydney's gonna have a run on her hands because you know NASA. Because I think one of y'all said it. NASA's gonna come through that first 300 like a bat out of hell, and she come out there looking not.
Hold on. Let me clear some up. I'm gonna let you finish. Clear some up. Week by week, I mean don't. Last year we won everything. Everything.
Go ahead, Ray. We
so
with you. We with you, Ray. We know what you mean.
I just wanted to clear it up because I had got the text up. But yeah, that's what we mean. Week mean last year. Last year we won everything.
Right. This
year will it be the same? But you can go ahead and finish now, Coach.
So NASA has a PB of 48-14. We all know Sydney's gonna show up. So I'm gonna give the edge to Sydney right now because Sydney had no disruptions in her career. So let's give Sydney the 200. Dog, the U.S. is gonna sweep the men's 200. They're gonna sweep the men's 200. I
could. I don't know about sweep now. You gotta respect that 1977 now.
Oh, you know what? My bad. I think it's gonna be Noah, Ariane, Zarnell, and Kenny. And Kenny's gonna barely miss a medal. I think Zarnell's gonna medal. So the U.S. is gonna be finding the men's in the men's 200. The women's 200 is Sharicka and Gabby. Now, what we happen to like to do, and we tend to forget about this woman. Her name is Dina Asher Smith.
I don't ever forget about her. I don't ever.
So, as much as I want Sha'Carri to medal, the 200 is going to be harder for her to medal because it depends on which Dina Asher shows up. Because remember, Dina had a lot of issues last year running, and she still medaled. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be interesting. The women's 100, I'm gonna say Jamaica goes 1-2. I want Sha'Carri to medal, and I'm pulling for Sha'Carri to medal because I want everyone to get off her neck. I want Sha'Carri to medal, but Dina and Talu's gonna make it a race. They're gonna make it a race, man. So it's gonna be hard. Now the women's hurdles, Jasmine Camacho Quinn got to be the absolute favorite.
That's what I'm telling. That's what I'm telling Fraser. He like, I'm like, Fraser, do you not forget who else is out there running that ain't American right now?
First of all, let's just slow down a second.
No, hold on.
Listen to Lamont's picks.
Hold on, baby. Hold on.
I listened to his pick.
Hold on. Now, the men's 110 hurdles. I'm about to get cussed out, Ray. Broad Bell just ran 12.94.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Yeah, he did.
Broad Bell ran when was the last time we had this many guys with sub 13 PBs? That's it. Listen, nobody can make a mistake. Nope. This is gonna be one of the most. This is gonna be the most competitive race on the entire World Championship docket. I'm telling you, in the sprints, that's gonna be the most competitive race. You know what I'm saying? Grant's gonna pull something out of his butt, but Broad Bell wants to win. Then you got the new guy who knows, though, ignorance sometimes is the greatest training tool.
Oh yeah.
Cordell Tinch don't know what the hell's going on. He's just out there running. He's out there running like he's out there running. First, what Race say? First got to the street sign, win. That's his mentality going into this meet. Okay, the men's 100 until someone dethrones Fred, it's Fred's race to lose.
Frazier. So with that new information, go with your. I'm gonna let you go again.
The team is not weak. Because
I don't know. Weaker. I'm saying weaker, not weak. Compared to last year's team, it is a weaker team. How about that?
So
I still say no. I still say no.
Swell.
Here's the reason.
Okay,
listen to what Lamont said. Let me get this out. Listen to what Lamont said. Every one of his events had an American that had a chance to win. There is not one event. There is not one. Maybe the 400 hurdles women, but you can never count the little Muhammad Ali because she is the former world record holder. Now,
but she's not
let me finish. Let him finish.
Let him finish. Because I got something to say too. Let him finish.
There is not one event that an American is in that they don't have a legitimate shot of winning, but regardless of what they did in the past, what they did at USA's, what Jamaica did at USA's. When it gets to Worlds and they line up, the talent, the whatever you want to call it, is legitimately in anybody's favor. So that means the team is not weak. There's not nobody that's undoubtedly going to just blow an event away.
Then that's weaker.
Not one.
That's weaker then. Why I keep saying weaker? Here's why I keep saying weaker, Frazier. Weaker is last year we got 1, 2, 3 in the 100-meter dash. We're not getting 1, 2, 3.
In the men?
In the men, okay? We got 1, 2, 3. We're not doing that this year.
How come we can't? Based off of what? Based off of what? Come on, based off of what? What and who?
And this is why you had 18 points. Right here is why you had 18 damn points, and everybody had 20,
so
21.
Based off of what and who?
Okay.
Based off of what and who?
Based off of this right here, Frazier, okay. We'll just start with the 100, all right? It's not that we don't have fast people, okay? But we can't neglect, even though he don't run fast outside the country, you still got to give him a little respect. Omanyala's still out there, okay? Zarnell Hughes is still out there. He don't show he ready, okay?
That man went 10 in a driving rainstorm.
And we still got Simbini out there. We can't pretend like these folks ain't over. It's a bill. We can't pretend like these people ain't going to be fresher than a lot of the people we got. Because think about it, Craven Charleston. I'm a fan of him. But again, I feel like he peaked right now based off his season. So do I think he's going to be able to be in medal contention here when we get to Budapest? I don't think so. Christian Coleman. Coleman shows that, guess what? I can be ready. But at the same time, you didn't even win your own championship. So how can I expect you to go over there and be ready to dominate, okay? I can't say that the same thing. Noah is great. I had actually said Noah should make the team, probably should have damn won it. But Noah is way too inconsistent in that 100. You don't know what's going to happen. So, no, that's a way weaker team than last year. Last year, them three, you knew them three was going 1, 2, 3. You had no doubt about it. You was like, shit, man, them boys ready. There's no doubt.
Does that mean the team is weaker or the world has just gotten stronger?
The team is weaker. The team is weaker.
Not weaker. It is not weaker.
Frazier, watch.
If
we just stick with the 100, 10 flat got third. Last year was 9-8, 9-8, 9-8. That's weaker.
That does not matter based off the people that are running. Look at everybody's PR. Go off of that and say, is the team weaker? No, the team's not weaker.
You can't go off your PR. You got to go off what you're doing right now.
But
you can't go off the PR.
But they're running what they need to be running until it's time for Worlds. You cannot say the team is weaker just because you've got 3 or 4 other guys that are running well. Okay, look at it like this. You take out all those other guys that you just said are running fast. Now, is the team weaker or stronger? Remove those guys.
If I remove them, then the team is stronger because everybody in front of them ran faster.
Exactly my point.
What are you saying? Like Zarnell ran 9-8 already.
So the team is
not we can't
weaker.
remove them.
Just gotten stronger.
No, the world has not gotten stronger, Frazier, because last year again, 9-8,
Who did you
9-7,
have?
9-8.
Who did you have last year outside of the Americans that was fast, that was running?
Seville, Simbini, Akini. I haven't said his name. I can never say his name, right? Who else was in the outside of us? That was it.
That was
Really?
running fast.
It's the same people.
So
It's the same
now you've got those guys that are running faster. You've added
Frazier.
a couple of more that's
Frazier,
evolved.
they didn't
But
get
you
no
still have
faster,
the
though.
Americans.
They didn't get no faster. Meaning,
So you saying America got slower? No.
Okay.
No.
Hold on, Ray. Let me get it. Let me get it. No, Ray. Let me get it.
Y'all so hung up off of these people.
Whoa.
Y'all are so hung up off of people dropping a fast time once, thinking they're gonna go and be able to duplicate that. No, look at some consistency, some experience.
I got it.
And things of that nature. I've been there before. Just because I go out, there we go again with these one-hit wonders.
It's just the fact that you said they didn't go.
We got Milli Vanilli going over here.
But it was 10 flat. That got
man.
Ray.
Y'all killing me right now.
I got this, Ray.
No.
Let's be fair. As of right now, nothing Christian Coleman is doing indicates that he's going to be a medal threat.
How can you say that?
No, stop.
Championship.
Hold on. No. I'm not worried about him not winning. I'm not worried about him not winning his own national championships. There was a level of dominance that Christian Coleman used to display before his band came that you knew, okay, this dude he's going to be a problem.
And confidence.
Right. Because there was a time, even when the field would come back to him, they would never come back to him. He was going it was over. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing. Cravon Charleston, we are all a fan of. We want to see him be successful. And the reason why I'm going to say he's going to make a final is because of who is carrying his career, Alan Johnson and Terrence Trammell. But if you compare what Ray is saying, if you compare the 4 that's going in comparison to the 3 that went last year, yes, on paper, currently, forget what their PBs are. Currently, this is a weaker 100-meter team. Now, the 200 is strong. I'm sorry, this 200-meter team is strong. You know, so I feel that outside of Zarnell Hughes, depending on when Zarnell shows up, because it could be the guy that just
wait, no. You can't say depend on which shows up.
Let me finish.
That nullifies everything you're saying.
Let me finish. Because Zarnell is known for false starting. He's known for false starting. So if the guy who sits back and patient and does his job, then yes, he's going to be a problem. 1977 was no damn fluke. Right? He showed what kind of strength he was in when he ran 10:01 into a driving rainstorm.
Y'all kill me contradicting yourself.
Okay, Wilder, hold on. I want to go stats real fast. Hold on.
Kill me contradicting yourself.
Hold on. I want to go. I got to go Colin real fast. I got to go stats.
Fifth, like Ray said, if it was a fifth, we all stay drunk.
Dog, you're not listening. The man is
watch this right here.
In championship finals. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's not going to show up and run. I'm saying that he may not even start the race because he may false start.
So he didn't show up if he don't start the race.
Watch this right here. Watch this. We just gonna go event by event, okay? Last year, in the 100-meter dash for men, last year, the World Championships, America went 1, 2, 3, okay? In the World Championships, America went 1, 2, 3 with 986, 988, 988, okay? That was at World Championships. We ain't talking about USA when they did the same thing. Frazier went 9-7, they went 9-8, okay? That's stronger, Frazier, right there alone by itself. Now let's switch on over to the women from last year. The women 100-meter dash. Did we even have any women in the finals last year?
No.
Okay. Now, this year, we're taking over a team that's talking about that could potentially even get a medal is Sha'Carri. Okay? So we still ain't strong yet, right? Okay, so let's go on over here. This is one I really want to pull up. I really want to pull up this women 200 meters from last year, okay? Now, we talking about the women 200 meter in the finals from last year. Here's where Americans fell at. Our strongest American was Abby Steiner, and she fell back to 22-26, no medal. Our second strong one was Tamara Clark. She fell back to 22-32, no medal. Okay, this year we got Gabby. Gabby can potentially medal. That ain't getting no stronger than it was last year. It was weak last year. So still even weaker because we only got one now. Okay. All right, so let's go a little further. I'm gonna jump all the way up to. Let's go to the. We already know the 200 meter last year. We were stronger. This the only event out of all of the events that we will be able to repeat and have the same strength we had last year. No other event can we do anything that we did last year. So if no other event we can repeat what we did last year, sir, that is weaker. Your team is not as strong as it was last year.
I got a question.
I got to answer.
In every one of the events, is there an American in there that has the legitimate shot of winning?
Fraser, one medal versus no. So we're talking about one medal versus 3.
Answer the question. Answer the question.
Yes.
Yeah, I answer that.
So yes, they do, Fraser.
I'll go and I'll go down the line for you. 100 meters.
So hold on, wait.
Hold on, before you go.
I had a 2-part. Hold on, Lamont. So if every event the American has somebody that can legitimately win, and let's just say hypothetically they win every event.
Shout out to Melissa Jefferson in the chat.
So does that make the team weak or strong?
Okay.
Hold on, answer the question.
I'm gonna answer the question. Fraser, watch this. Because you probably need to go smoke something. I don't know what it is, but you need to do it because you can't be the opposite. Fraser, 3 medals versus 1 means the team that got 3 medals is just a tad bit stronger than the team that got 1 medal. What part of that is you not understanding? I'm so lost right now. I'm so lost. Last year, if a team brought back 30 medals and this team only bringing back 10 medals, which team was the stronger team? The one that brought back 30 medals or the one that brought back 10 medals?
If you're going to use that example, does the U.S. not always bring back the most medals?
Sir, I'm not talking about the most in the world. I'm saying I'm comparing the team last year and the amount of medals that they brought back. The team this year, I don't think is going to bring back the same amount of medals.
You don't think so? But they have a legitimate shot, a little legitimate.
No, we ain't got a legitimate shot. We got a legitimate shot of sweeping the 100. We got a legitimate shot of sweeping the 100 again. No. Answer that question for
in the men, yes.
But Ray, this will be my
this guys that are running.
This is when I take my bathroom break.
Every guy in the men's 100 has ran 9.85 or better at some point in their career.
Okay, whoa.
Does that not mean except Craven? So does that not mean they have a chance to duplicate that at the Worlds? They do still have a training cycle to go through for 4 weeks, I would think.
Okay, all right. Let me answer your question that you asked earlier. Okay, let me answer it. You asked a question about who can medal and can the U.S. medal in any event. Let me give the events that I know for a fact the U.S. is going to medal in. They're going to medal in the men's and women's 100. I don't see Sha'Carri getting shut out. I'm sorry. I want little baby to get a damn medal, like seriously. Fred is going to win the 100. Sha'Carri's going to medal. The 200, Gabby's going to medal. The 400, Cindy's going to medal. The men's 400, none of us is medaling. The 110 hurdles, the U.S. is going to medal. The 400 hurdles, because John Wick is running, he's going to medal. Okay? The 400 hurdles, just on the fact that I know, just for the fact that Femke Bo and the rest of the crew, everybody else is running for second and third, Femke is going to win. But yes. So yes, can they come back with medals? Yes, but I know what Ray is saying. He's talking about the gold medals. How many gold medals are they coming back with?
So the fact, gold
and medals. Period.
Here's what you guys are overshadowing. The fact that every one of those events Lamont said somebody's going to medal. The fact that we have somebody that's going to medal, you don't know which medal that will be. That's why they run the races. That's what I'm saying. You guys are making it seem like these events, there's not anybody in the event that's going to be able to win or get set. No, so that doesn't make the team weaker.
Ray, hold on.
Go ahead, Ty. Go ahead.
Well, so it's interesting because when my perspective of it is, yes, we have gotten weaker, and it's a little different from how y'all looking at it, because if you take last year, right? So you take the 3 guys in the 100 last year, I'm looking at it like, oh my goodness, these guys, like any one of these guys could win it. Whereas now we looking at it like, oh, we only got this top guy that can win it. So I think the 3 that we took last year versus the 3 that we're taking this year is weaker from a standpoint of like, oh, you could take your pick. Last year, you could take your pick out of them 3 of them, and they could possibly win it. Versus this year is like, oh, if it ain't just this guy, man, we got drama. You know what I'm saying? And so when I think about it that way, that's when I hear weaker, that's what I look at, because last year in the 100, you take your pick and one of them, and they possibly can win it. Versus this year, you gotta get, hey, give me that guy and he could win it. Versus the other 3. So that when I think about weaker, I'm looking at it from a top to bottom standpoint of like the 3 that we're taking, we probably gonna pull 1 out of that 3 to get a medal. Versus last year, the 3 that we taking, you like, ooh, man, all 3 of them can be battling for the actual goal, like, and so. That's where I think it's just when you say weaker, that's my perspective of it.
I think we going too much in depth when it's just as simple as this. Watch this. I'm gonna reword the question. Okay. Do you think we will come back this year with as many medals as we got last year?
No. Last year,
okay.
Last year, everything just aligned perfectly.
Okay.
No, not at all. And I'm going to work, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Which is why the IAAF would never have the World Championships back on U.S. soil.
I'm gonna be optimistic. I was just about to say I'm gonna be optimistic and say yes, but
no,
we had a lot of home field advantage.
This is why
we had a lot of home field advantage last year. That people showed up. They at home. You got home cooking in your own bed. But I say it's a possibility that we can come back with just as many medals as we did last year.
Well, I don't
think it's so far fetched to be out of the question.
I'm gonna be disrespectful for a second because I'm always disrespectful. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
It gotta be because you and Coach Miles, y'all from a different generation. Because I don't know how in the hell both of y'all can honestly sit here and try and make sense of it. He over here texting trying to make sense of it. Well, we got more women this year. Damn, that damn team ain't bringing back no more medals than the team did last year. I'm going to say it, Miles. I don't give a damn. No. I don't care. You talking about, yes, Gabby got a chance to get a medal. And guess what? Yes.
You stepping
Sharicka, I don't care. I don't care. And Sharicka got a chance getting the medal, but that's 2 people. That's 2 people who got a chance to get a medal compared to all the medals we got last year. I hear what you're saying. I hear what both of y'all coaches saying. I respect Coach Miles. He know I do, but I ain't agreeing with y'all. I'm disagreeing with y'all from an overall standpoint. Overall, we brought back about 30-some medals. This year, we might bring back 18 or 19, okay?
Now that 30 medals was in the sprints?
No, I'm just saying overall. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I say team, I mean the team USA in a whole.
That's what I'm speaking of.
As a whole, we're not going to bring back as many medals as we did last year. Point blank. This team is not as strong as the team we had last year. No, I'm not talking about based on names. I'm talking about based on times and performances, okay? Last year we had 9 8s, we had 19 1s and shit. We had 19 1s to be making a joke, but I'm just saying it was just a stronger team. Like you knew. Last year we knew going into the World Championship one thing and one thing only. It's for y'all to lose. Mouse is probably tearing me up right now, but I ain't even gonna look at my phone. It's vibrating hard. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep ranting. Last year we had a bigger team, a much bigger team. And as a matter of fact, it was 10 times stronger. Now I'm gonna check my messages.
Now here's the thing that we have to remember. Last year, just like every other country, we had the comfortability of being home.
At home.
You're sending a team where the vast majority of them has never been overseas for a championship, baby.
That part too.
That matters. Think about it. Trevor Bassett, if you want to talk about outdoor, we talking about straight outdoor. Trevor Bassett and who was the other guy that met? Who's the other guy that made the team? In the 400 hurdles. I'm drawing a blank. Rob Benjamin has experience running overseas. Trevor does it. In the women's 100, Brittany Brown has experience running in championship meets. The other 2 don't. In the men's 100, Christian and Noah has experience. Cravant doesn't. It's a lot of, okay, this guy got experience, but too many of these people don't got experience. And then you go over there, and then, you got to get adjusted. It's no telling when you got allowed to get over there. I don't know what the protocols are. You still got these COVID protocols over there in Hungary. I don't know. When it's all said and done, a lot of that stuff matters, man. Like, think about it. Think about it. A lot of the whispers in from other countries, because I know people from other places, they don't want to come back to the United States and run another championship meet. Because they're like, nah, the U.S. got way too much of an advantage. Because that was a whooping that the U.S. put on the world last year. That was
your comment person made a good point. The person in the comment he posted made a good point.
That's the same thing that Cole Holloway is saying, but
so that, I mean, with that alone makes them stronger. They said the U.S. I don't see no way. The U.S. women got zero. Well, hold on. They said the U.S. women got 0 medals in the 1 through the 4 last year. Sha'Carri, Sydney, and Gabby not leaving with no medals, which is probably a true statement. So does that not make them stronger? The team stronger?
If anything, it wouldn't be stronger. You could argue and say it'll make them equal. You could argue with that, because you could argue and say, well, last year we know that we swept and got 3 medals in the 100. So if we don't get no medals out the 100 and then they go do the exact same thing, you can say that it's equal, but you can't say stronger. So in order
equal based off of some other events, or equal based off some other events are weaker. Is that what you saying?
No, equal based off medal count. Damn it, I'm only talking about medal count. I'm only talking about medal count for the whole team. Medal count.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
Why do we go to the championships? To collect medals, right?
I'm talking about what you said. You said equal. Watch. So if
okay, watch this.
If we don't get any medals in those events,
exactly. So if this year
we get medals in those events this year,
but watch this.
That means in order to stay equal, some other events have to fall off.
The 100-meter dash, we're not sweeping it, Frazier. We're not sweeping the 100. That's what I'm saying. Because we're not going to sweep the 100. We can argue and say we might not even get a medal in the 100. Let's go with that. And if we don't, and these 3 women do, then that equals it. Because last year we got 3 in the 100, and this year we might not get none. Last year, like Beyonce Stan says, we got none of these, but could possibly get these 3. Okay, well that'll even it out. That's not what you said, sir.
That's what I said. I was saying I said make it equal based off you think some of the other events are weaker.
I'm on it, and what I keep saying is
we beat this subject to a dead horse.
It's an easy topic. I'm talking about the overall medal count. The medal count is what I'm talking about.
I'm going on record to say it would be the same or better.
To keep it simple, that was capturing
18 points. That's why
that was keeping the genie. Hold on, that was capturing the genie in the bottle last year. It's not going to happen again.
Yeah, I don't foresee that. I do not. When I say I do not foresee it at all. Yeah, well, yep. That part. In order for us to be as strong as we was last year, we got to step up in other areas. Coach Down There Correspondent is correct. He's 100% correct. We got to step up in other areas. As long as we do that, we should be okay. But all I'm saying is last year after USA's, you knew when we got the world champs, it was on, baby. Come on with it. Bring it. We're not sitting in that same seat this year like, we ready for Budapest. Yeah, we ready, but we ain't ready like we were last year ready. We ain't ready like that. God, Beyonce, see, you got in the good seat and then got put right back in the bad seat. Just like that. You know what? How you gonna pay $5 to tell me I'm wrong? That ain't how this work. That ain't how this show works. You can't do that. You just bought us. You just bought all 3 of us. You can't do that. All right. I swear. All right. I got to move on now. Move on. Moving on to the next topic, which is the best topic, and then we're gonna hit all y'all posting y'all comments and everything. We do got some races coming up, which is this weekend, and we got Poland coming up. Are we ready to do this? Are we ready to do these Poland predictions?
Let's go.
Where y'all want to start? The top or the bottom? Where y'all want to start at? Top.
These gonna be interesting all the way around.
The top or the bottom? Where y'all want to start at?
You know,
Let's go.
this is gonna be a hot L section because we all gonna take L's because everyone's coming over championships, and you know that means after championships, everybody's gonna be flat, bro.
I disagree with that. I
Okay.
disagree with that 100%. I overly disagree with what you just said. Everybody gonna be fat.
Well, let's start at the top and go down.
Okay, so we'll start at the top. All right, so this is what we got going on over there. We got this good old fashioned 110-meter hurdles, 400-meter women. Let's start there because that will be first. In the 400-meter women, you got Talitha Diggs, you got Lynn Irby, you got Natalia from Poland, you got Lieke from Netherlands, you got Candice McLeod, you got Paulino. All right, I'm done.
Paulino.
I ain't even gonna read the rest of it. Paulino. All right, Paulino. I don't even think we need. We ain't gotta waste no time on that one. Talitha. I'm sorry, Talitha won't be there. Talitha won't be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you know why? Because she ain't chasing money. And if you think for 1 second Coach Holloway's gonna put that girl on the plane after she just came back from the hardest non-world championship.
He just said it. He literally just said, "Nope, she ain't going. Don't even worry about that."
And Grant ain't gonna be there either.
And he just said Grant ain't gonna be there either. So you can go ahead. Grant ain't gonna be there either.
Because I know how he thinks.
110-meter hurdles. So without Grant being there, you got Jamal Britt, Trey Cunningham, Robert Dunning, Eric Edwards, a Japanese name I can't say, and a few Italian people I can't say. And then you got Robert Daniels. I mean, I don't know about the hurdles. I really don't, because it's a bunch of people who haven't ran fast in it, and then the people that can run fast, they all coming off of the nationals. Like every last one of them.
I got the Japanese.
Trey, Eric, all of them coming off.
I got the Japanese guy.
I'll pick Trey. I think Trey might go over there and win it. Yeah,
Trey actually travels well. He actually remember Tokyo, and that was a whole school year.
I got the Japanese guy.
Kind of get rolling.
Shoot 9. You got Shoot 9 winning?
What? Wait, is that the same?
13-36. It ain't the same one you're thinking about.
Okay, then no, I thought it was the same guy. My bad. Nope. I told the other guy.
I just make sure you understood. I know who you thinking about. It ain't him.
Let's go. Yeah, I'll go with Trey. I
mean, based off just the alignment, Trey and Roberts ought to both ought to clean it up because ain't nobody else even really in it. I mean, you got the Italian, the French guy, Pascal, he want indoor. So, he ain't no slouch. He don't win 12.95.
Coming up a championship too.
Well, he want indoor.
No, I'm talking about the US athletes coming
up.
Oh, yeah. Man. Pascal may, he may pull it out. I don't know who's going with that because it's so
I'm gonna stick with Daniel Roberts. I think he's gonna be all right.
Daniel Roberts running?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he's gonna be all right.
I had to go with him. I didn't hear you say his name.
Yeah. I think he'll be all right. The only reason why is because like a lot of them, as I'm looking at the list, it's one of those things where it's like, well, my 75% should still beat your 100%.
Right.
So that's why I'm saying Daniel Roberts. He might not go under 13. He ain't gonna do no shit like that, but he'll still run enough to win.
Daniel Roberts is my pick.
Yeah. Based on this field.
Yeah,
man, we can do that. 100-meter men. That's what's next up on the list. All right, and this 100-meter men. Here's who you got. Did they change it? Oh no, there we go. 100-meter men. You got Akeem Blake. You got Johan Blake. You got Marvin Williams. He's definitely running. I know for a fact. Christian Coleman, not sure about Coleman. Fred's definitely running. I know for a fact. Noah Lyles, not sure if he's running. I don't have any information on that. Reese Prescott, Akini Simbine, and Kishane Thompson. Give me 1, 2, 3.
Fred, Akeem Blake. The Jamaicans don't really run well on the circuit. They usually take another meet.
Noah pulled out.
No pulled out the meat.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go. Fred. Who's the other people?
So you got left in the race. You got Akeem Blake. You got Johan Blake. You got Marvin. You got Coleman if he runs. Then you got Fred. You got Reese Prescott, Akeem Sambine, and Kishani Thompson.
I don't see
Fred.
Coleman. I don't see
Fred-
Coleman running.
I don't see Comey running either. Fred, Marv, Simbine.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If Coleman, yeah, I don't see Coleman running. He just ran 6 rounds.
Yeah. I don't see him running either.
If I miss Coach, I'm definitely pulling him out of that.
I got Fred, but oddly enough, I got Simbini over Marv.
Okay. I won't argue that one.
I got Simbini over Marv. Only based on literally races, travel, all of the above.
Okay.
Because all of that, I think Akini could. I mean, Marv gonna be mad. Of course, we know that. So he finna come and try and run the dog shit out of everybody. But I think that's still going. He gotta get back with the flow of it. So with that field, I can go with Marv getting third.
Yeah, that's a legitimate picks.
100-meter hurdles women. You got Nia Ali. You got Toby. I ain't got to say the rest. You know who it is. You got Camacho Quinn. You got
Camacho Quinn.
I ain't done, sir.
Okay.
You got Camacho Quinn. You got Kenny Harrison. You got Lele. You got Tia Jones. You got Danielle Williams. You got Polish name I can't say. And Marion Foray from Russia.
Camacho Quinn and Toby Amasan because they didn't have tryouts.
I'm going with that.
Toby had a fitness run. So I'm going Camacho Quinn and Toby. 1-2.
I'm gonna do a Lamont here and run out in the street, kind of in the street. I ain't running out there naked, but I'm gonna run out in the street. I'm gonna say Lele, Camacho, Kenny if they run. Just cause, man, 12. You talk about 0.00001. Boy, you talk how pistivity can that be? That girl gonna have a chip the size of the Golden Gate Bridge on her shoulder.
I'm going Lele for the win, Camacho Quinn for second, and Toby for third.
I don't think Kenny.
Oh, hold on.
Kenny might not run.
Okay, take that out then. If Kenny ain't running,
yeah.
If Kenny ain't running and Neil going, we see that we need to know. If Neil going,
right.
If Neil going, I'm going Lele, Camacho and Neil, somewhere like this right here. But I'm going Lele for the win. And the reason why, of course, what just happened, yes. Also, Lele does great when it's just one. We've noticed that. And for two, since Lele came back on the scene, there's one person that when you put them in the race, she seems to figure out how to get in front of. And that's Camacho Quinn. For some unapparent reason, Lele has her number. So if Camacho Quinn is in that race, I got to go with Lele. I don't know what it is about Camacho Quinn, but Lele the only person that's been able to take her down in like the last 2 years. So what y'all mean Lele ain't beating Jamaica? What are you saying? Like that's go find out who was the only person that beat Jamaica. I can't even get a name out now. Go find out when they raced last year who kept winning. Okay? Yeah, she might have did it when it mattered, but we're not talking about when it matters right now. We talking about a regulation track meet. We ain't talking about championships. When it was an offset meet, Lele was the only one that could beat Camacho. Only. And then it makes so bad. Lele went to Puerto Rico and did it and said, I'm going to show y'all in her home city, in her home state, and I'm going to beat over here. So that's why it's like certain people, when they line up against other people, for some reason, they find something from somewhere. So that's why I'm going with Lele for that. Because first of all, she finna go over there with a chip that's bigger than a bag of Doritos. I can tell you that now. So
Facts.
got to count that into something. Lele also don't travel bad. She don't travel bad. Like if you ever pay attention when she go into the indoor and all that, for some reason traveling don't affect her. So I can go with that. I can go with that as of right now.
I know this rarely happens, but I agree with Ray.
Because I'm right. So you should sometimes agree with me. All right, 400 meter men. Bryce Deadman, Dos Santos, Endori, Nene, Vernon Norwood, Wade Van Neerick, Ryan Whitley.
You said Ray Van Niekerk's running?
Yes, he is, sir.
Wade.
And Carol, somebody from Poland.
I don't care.
Willie, is Willie gonna run?
A lot of these people, we might not. They might not.
Yeah,
we can only assume that they're gonna run. If they do, I gotta actually go with, and I feel confident that Bryce Deadman is gonna go run. And the reason why I say I feel confident he's gonna go run, he don't have a contract. So when you don't have a contract, you don't really have the options of leaving money on the table.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have to go with he gonna be running. If he running, he gonna get a nice third. Wade gonna win it. It's hard, even though Dos Santos ain't opened up and ran. Hold on, Ryan Willie is running. Ryan is running. Even though Dos Santos ain't opened up, when I see his name, I'm like, man, I'm not taking you out no top 3 and nothing. 400 hurdles.
Who's Dos Santos?
Huh?
The kid from Cuba?
No, Allison.
400 hurdler.
Allison Dos Santos, 400 hurdler.
Wait a minute. I thought he blew out his ACL. I thought he was out for the year.
That was last year when he did that. So apparently,
no, he won the World Title last year.
Yeah, it happened after that. He on the list, sir. He on the list. You see? He on the list. I ain't put him on there.
Wait a minute.
I ain't put him on there.
Baby, I must missed something. Hold on, baby. Hold on.
And that's what I'm saying. Telling you, like, shoot, I think, Bryce, you a champ. He might can get, a good third, but he gonna be chasing them two. He gonna be chasing them two. Bryce ain't on the deal at all. Bryce ain't on the deal.
He was in the old uniform.
Mm-hmm. He used to have a deal. Yeah, but that's Nike for you. Shit, you got one, but if you don't do good, keep it. You gone. So yeah, he used to. Yeah, I got Wade, Dos Santos, Bryce.
Is this Dos Santos' first running of the year?
This is first run of the year. This is season opener.
Interesting.
His season opener. But it's still Dos Santos. So
yeah, I'm gonna go Niekerk, Bryce.
Oh wow.
And I think Dos Santos will probably get third. I put
you got Bryce over Dos Santos?
Yeah. I want to put Ryan Willie in third, but this is his first time overseas, if I'm not mistaken. So
I'm
usually don't go that first one don't usually go too well.
I'm gonna go Van Niekerk. I'm gonna go the dude from Zambia. And then I'm going to pick. Ooh, that name won't gonna kill him.
Bryce does not have a deal. Don't argue with me.
So I'm gonna go Wade, Muzala, and then Deadman.
So no Dos Santos in top 3?
No. Yeah. Baby, he's coming over ACL, bro. No.
That's gonna be interesting.
Okay. All right, and for the last event, literally the last event, the women's 100-meter list.
Man, that list gonna change. It ain't gonna be.
That's why you heard I just said provided.
Right.
Provided they all show up. You got Aaliyah Hobbs. You got Sharicka Jackson. Sharicka showing up. I can tell you that now. You got Gina Luckmer from Germany. You got Daryl Nieta. You got Sha'Carri Richardson. You got Antonique from the Bahamas. You got Swole Booty. You got Tulu.
Swole Booty. Who's Swole Booty?
Oh, yeah. That's like 2 seasons ago.
The girl from Poland.
Swoboda.
Yeah, yeah.
You got Tulu. You got Tulu. And then you got TT Terry.
Talu.
Talu, what? What you doing? You doing like an order or something?
Yeah, Talu for win.
With Sharicka and Sha'Carri running.
Sha'Carri.
How they run?
Sha'Carri second, and I'm giving Sharicka third.
Man, you must have been reading my mind. When you know what's funny? When you read those names off,
drop the elbow on accident.
When he read those names off, that's exactly what popped into my head. I was like, for some odd reason.
Say it again. Say the odd stuff y'all just said. Say it again.
I think Talu's gonna win. Sha'Carri's gonna be second, and Sharicka third. Just for some odd off the wall reason.
Look at the history.
I don't ever agree with Lamont.
No, Ray. Look at the history of all of Frano's female athletes coming off a championship. He don't care about those meets. They going to the Sharicka's over there because she's probably getting paid. Think about the Prefontaine meet when it was in Stanford, and Shelly set the world ablaze. She came to that Prefontaine meet because of obligations. She ran what 11:30 after running 10:70. I'm telling you. And Sha'Carri's gonna show up. She's gonna show up because, dude, don't think for one second she's not hearing the whispers. She is simmering. She's waiting to win something and to explode and lose her damn mind and just completely be Sha'Carri. And then people's gonna try to wrap it up as being unapologetic, which is just another code word for being rude, but whatever. She's gonna lose her mind. Sha'Carri's not going to go over there and get anything less than third. She's getting second. She's going to get second. And the reason why I'm giving her second, the girl just put 6 races under her legs in a matter of 3 days. You know what I'm saying? Then she got to hop on a plane with barely any training this week. All she's going to be doing block starts. So she's not going to be sharp, but I think she's good enough to get second. And Sharicka, based on what we've seen, what Frano's done with all his female top sprinters, they always run crappy coming over championships. So I give Sharicka third. This meet really means nothing to Sharicka.
I gotta be honest. Y'all gave some valid points, some stupid points, but they was valid. Okay, I'm gonna go crouching tiger, hidden dragon, and forget a limb. I'm gonna go out on a leaf. Since y'all going out on limbs, I'm going out a little further. I got Sha'Carri winning it. All right. I got Sha'Carri winning it. I got Talu getting second. And just like y'all, I got Sharicka getting third. I got Sharicka getting third for kind of the same reason that y'all are saying. And the fact that if you asking me to make a bet and you saying, are you going to bet that she going to run all out or she just going to go through the motions? I'm betting she going through the motions. For every reason that y'all just said, Hyperno Chamber Championships. Because she going to go through the motions and not care, she going to get third. And what I mean by that is it's hard to have to me, it's disrespectful. I'm just put it out there. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful when I can sit here and say Sha'Carri gonna win because Sharicka don't care about Sha'Carri nor care about that race because she has the bigger frame mind, the bigger goal in mind, which is I'll see you when we get to where we need to be at. Right now, I've done my job, meaning I have the world lead in 100. I have the world leading in 200, which means whenever I show up, y'all got to give me a whole bag, not a half a bag, because I still got my Olympic medals. I still got my world championship medals. I still win 21-4, and I'm world leader. You got to give me a bag now to show up. So I believe she's going to go there just to get that bag. And again, the most disrespectful part is she's not going to run. And Sha'Carri is going to run. And because Sha'Carri is going to run, it's going to water down the victory. Because you didn't beat her when she was on her best day. Meaning, Sharicka go out there and run 10-8 and you run 10-7 and beat her. And we can all see that Sharicka ain't hitting it. Man, that's disrespectful to me. So I got Sha'Carri winning it, but I only got Sha'Carri winning it because I think Sha'Carri can beat Talu head up. Right now, I think Sha'Carri can beat Talu head up. I say it again. I think this Sha'Carri can beat Talu head up no matter what. This Sha'Carri nor this Talu cannot beat Sharicka when Sharicka hitting it. Sharicka ain't gonna hit it, and when Sharicka don't hit it, her none hitting it is still good enough to get third. So I'm with y'all on that same 3. I'm not disagreeing with y'all. I'm just moving y'all 1 and 2. I don't think that Tolu can beat Sha'Carri, but I agree with y'all on that 3rd place for Sharicka. I don't think we're gonna see nothing outstanding in that women's 100 other than that. So
see, we need to see this. You know, this might be a little off topic, but they need to come up with a point system and some type of reward or disadvantage that
it's called Diamond League Finals.
No. Let me finish. They need to come up with a point system where you have a reward and a disadvantage for entering a meet, not running, or entering a meet and not performing your best to try and win. Because just like you were saying, you know, certain coaches train for certain meets because they know nothing else matters.
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of dilutes the sport some because the people want to see competition,
mm-hmm.
and they want to see competition at its best. And so if you have no penalizing or rewarding system for entering a meet, pulling out, or entering a meet, and I just enter it because of prize or appearance fee,
and I'm gonna get paid for it no matter what.
Yeah, it waters the sport. It dilutes the sport because the people want to see the lineup you named in that women's 100. People want to see that full tilt blast out like it's the world's. But we know we're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get that.
Somebody gonna be like, not today. We just gonna work on some shit today.
Right. And I think that hurts the sport. Matter of fact, I know it hurts the sport. And if we could come up with a point system, somebody need to do something that would just propel the sport in a different direction.
You said it earlier. You don't need a point system. You don't need a point system. What you need is a money system. Because if that bag was 25 grand, I bet you finna get 10-6, 10-6, 10-7, 10-6. If that bag was 30,000, you finna get everything you asking for. But because that bag ain't but 10, and you don't gave me 80 already. You don't gave me 80 to show up. What the hell I want to go out there and run? What is my incentive to go out there and run now? What is my incentive to go out there and beat Sha'Carri when you don't gave me 60 to 80 bands already before I even put my spikes on? I don't have no incentive to run. So now I can just work on some shit because I don't care.
I didn't got my bag before I didn't put on my spikes.
I don't got my bag. I don't got my bag. They had to be like them boys used to be back in the day. They wouldn't even get on the plane and shoot over there if they didn't have their bag first. So, but the difference is they used to go there and show out. That's the difference, though. No matter what, you give me my bag, I'm gonna put on the show. Now is you give me my bag, I'm gonna protect myself for later. So I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. You show up, you know, it is what it is.
Something's got to change. Something should change on that to figure out the better the sport. But that's a whole nother conversation.
You ain't got to change nothing. You just got to do like I keep telling everybody. You just got to create a whole nother league. Make these posts like raise head up, go 1 versus 1, and then put a bag on that. I bet you they show up because I can guarantee you right now with that lineup, if I had the power to call Sha'Carri and call Sharicka and say, look, I'm gonna give both of y'all $100,000 to come over here and raise head up. You think they gonna turn it down and not go full speed?
Right.
Exactly. Yep. So that's what we need. But anyway, all right, people, we coming up on that 2-hour mark. Okay. It's been one. Oh, hold on. Before I do that, we gotta do this. My people did tell me that. They was like, Ray, you gotta start acknowledging the start comments, and they just showed me how to do that. So I have to make sure I go back and do that right now. So we're gonna start with from the bottom. Beyonce Stan. We sincerely appreciate that $4.99. Coach Fraser, you know I gotta split this with y'all. We sincerely appreciate that $4.99 Beyonce Stan. She said Ray and Coach are wrong. USA won 30 medals in London 2017, 29 medals in Doha 2019, 33 in Eugene. USA will win 30 plus medals again. They won't, but we appreciate you for educating all us on that and that $5 because they won't repeat that. But we'll see. Hey, things can happen. Beyonce Stan also said for $4.99, USA women won 0 medals. Oh, we already went over that one. She says USA women won 0 medals in 100 through 400 last year. Sha'Carri, Gabby, and Sydney not leaving with no medals. We agree with that. AJ, we appreciate you. AJ donated $9.99 saying favorite show. Love y'all. We appreciate that. We love you too, brother.
Appreciate you, sir.
Maya Janelle, she donated $5, and I feel very. She didn't put no message, so that probably was straight for the collection plate. Eric Detman. He sent in $2 and said, "Coach, is that a pastor talking about I ain't gonna be long?"
I earned it.
I ain't gonna be long.
He's like, I ain't gonna be long.
I ain't gonna be long. I ain't gonna keep y'all all. I ain't gonna keep y'all all day today this Sunday.
Took y'all to church.
And then 30 minutes later, and God said, I thought you said we we're gonna be long.
Right. Can I get an amen from the congregation?
Hey, M. Butler will appreciate it. He said, "Here's 10. Don't let him do you like this. I'm gonna have to take y'all the money y'all got and buy me a drink because he made me feel real bad. So I appreciate that. Really appreciate that." Tay Chad, he donated $4.99 and said, "A glass of wine for Coach. I'm gonna spit in it. I'm gonna give it to him though."
Boy, y'all some haters, boy.
Hey, right. And I'm gonna make sure it's white so it look like it's the bubbles. So we can't even tell. I ain't gonna do red.
Do the white wine.
Oh, that's just the bubbles from the Zinfandel, man. Drink that shit.
let me hold the title up once again.
Hey, Chalky Stick, we appreciate you. $9.99. Rodney Dinkins donated $1.99 for your church building fund, Coach.
Appreciate it.
Justin Boulevard helped trying to Ray fight back. He sent me $1.99 to try and get some courage to fight back. I appreciate it, but it didn't work. I appreciate it. Randy Washington, we'll appreciate you as always, brother. He put $1.99 in for the collection plate. And of course, our number one fan on Twitter, on Instagram, on everything, there is the number one RaesTake fan, Mbojum3. That is diehard track and field, everything. Donated $19.99 to the peasants.
Not to the peasants. He didn't have to do us like that. Not the peasants.
He donated $19.99 to the peasants. All right, I'm gonna tally up all of y'all money, and per usual, Coach, you know I send y'all on Cash App. I hated this show, to be honest with you. I'm be honest with you. If I can just be honest before we get out of here, I absolutely hated this show. When I say hated it, we've done a whole lot of shows. We've done a lot of shows, and I've not hated any one of them. I hated this show. I hated it. Every bit of it. Every part of it. I hated it because I had to allow him to do it. I had to be fair. I had to allow him to do it.
This show,
and that's the part that I hated. That, like Ray, you know, like people, like my people that help me, Ray, you know, you gotta give me this moment because you know the show gonna need it. Man, damn, Coach, I'm gonna damn about him. Well, Ray, you know the people don't want to hear what he got to say, so you might want to let him. Well, you know what I think we should do? Coaches take today. All y'all fired. Every last one of y'all.
Okay.
Every last one of y'all.
I got one request, and I need everyone in the chat. If you agree with me, put a 1 in the chat. Okay, there is 379 people in the chat on my phone. I don't know how many Ray got on his, but I need you to put this in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if when we make the predictions for the World Championships, we are not allowed to stray away from our picks. I don't want to hear about lane draws. I don't want to hear about who, where. None of that. We got to make our picks. If they don't make it out the semis because they hit a hurdle and went down, oh, well, we got to take that L. We can still get 1 or 2 points based on who plays where. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me.
I disagree totally, so we're not even going to do that, okay? All right? I got a better one for you then. I got a much better one for you that's fair. That's absolutely fair for everybody, okay? We will hold off on our predictions until we see the finals. That's fair. Until we see the finals, we'll hold off. That's fair. That's fair. Like, we'll make the predictions based on who's in the finals.
Put a 2 in the chat if you disagree.
That's going to be hard to do.
How? How's it hard to predict the finals? It's just the finals?
I mean, because you got some rounds that they got semis and finals in the same day. So how you gonna make?
It don't matter. If you gonna see the start list, soon as we see the final start list, then you make your predictions. Cause that way I can't go back and be like, oh, the lane assignment, lane assignment, that.
How we gonna make the predictions on that though? We're gonna have a show or just make them? How is what I'm saying.
Oh no, show. We'll do a
The
show.
people
But
the
I
people
see.
have
I see the same
spoken.
phrase. I see the same phrase. I see exactly the
Yeah,
same
yeah, yeah.
phrase. If
Listen,
it's a
my
semis
village.
and finals,
Listen,
then we'll
Right,
do
right,
that.
right.
my village has spoken. They said no.
What you mean?
That's
No,
gonna be
that's
hard
good.
to. That's
That's
gonna be
All the
hard to
twos
do,
in the
Ray.
chat.
What they say? That's good. That sounds a good idea.
Nah. You see all the tools in the chat. They disagree. The village.
Because if you got semis and finals in the same day, you can't make your prediction after semis. Because I mean, we got to come on, have a show, make predictions, and then
No, we ain't gotta go that far. We ain't gotta go that far. Okay, I'll tell you what then. Let's do semis and finals then. If it's semis on that day, then we'll do semis. I just don't like doing my predictions based on for the beginning because shit can happen. Like even with y'all picking Devin Allen, that ain't fair. Why? He ain't even run. So
but that track.
So I'm like the
Mm.
finals. It only makes sense if we predict the finals.
Okay, can I answer that?
Go ahead.
Seeing that my name is not Doctor Strange, I really can't give you an explanation for that. I can't read minds. Sorry, I don't know. Don't know why I was empty. All I know is U.S. Championships wasn't full either, because it just wasn't. It's hard to get to Eugene. Jamaica's not exactly a rich country, but I tell you one thing: the Olympic trials. If Elaine and Shelly's on their game, and a new superstar on the men's side, it could be more than one or two superstars on the men's side show up in them short sprints.
Oh, I like that.
Out.
What is Lamont? What's Lamont talking about?
Oh, you ain't see the super chat that was read.
Oh,
yeah. If an athlete gets, you know what?
I like that.
You know what?
I like that idea.
I have no problem making it a men right there.
Yeah, I like that idea.
If an athlete gets hurt, kind of like Hansel Parchment, I
like that idea.
So here's what we need to do. Here's what we need to do. You can pick out three. You can pick out three, but if somebody gets hurt, you can go to the emergency fourth, and that will be the person to replace. But that got to be decided
before.
Well, that's fair because we usually do like who we think we're gonna get fourth anyway. So that should be that. Right. Whoever you thought was gonna get fourth, they just move up to your third place spot.
Right.
That's fair enough. Right. That's fair enough. Yeah. Because I don't I got to have this constellation. Okay.
Oh boy, here we go.
If it is a 200 or a 400, we must wait till the finals.
No,
because lanes matter, sir. If my person is getting lane one, all right, okay, all right.
Well, that's their fault for not running faster in the
That's their fault. Yeah, that's their fault.
That ain't nothing to do with us.
All right, fair enough. Then, damn it, fair enough. All right, I concede to that. Okay, all right, shit, I like that one though. But I'm just saying, because sometimes you could even get like lanes 7 and listen here. I don't give a damn what happened. You know what? All right, you know what? I'm done with y'all.
Mona Lee made
you go again. You would go against unicorns. You always bring the unicorns to the Kentucky Derby. You can't bring the unicorns to the Kentucky Derby.
No.
Now, Ray. Right. Wait a minute, Ray. If you at the World Championships, everybody's a damn unicorn. It ain't no regulars at the World Championships.
If you make the finals, you damn sure ain't a regular.
Exactly. So you at the whole lane 1 through 9, everybody's a unicorn. So that don't matter.
Hey, Justin Boulevard.
It's okay, Ray.
Can you put up that quote from Justin Boulevard?
What?
There's a quote from Justin Boulevard right under Angelo Taylor. There you go, my man's.
Not RaesTake cheating.
You know what's sad? This is what's sad. I'm gonna address that before we get out of here. This is what's sad. I've been called a cheater in Monopoly, and I don't even have the bank. I've been called a cheater in workouts. I've been called a cheater at everything. Cards, dominoes, you name it. At the end of the day, Ray cheating some type of way. But the way I look at it is, I don't ever cheat. I just somehow know how to talk clever enough to convince people to do shit that they shouldn't do and agree with me. That ain't cheating.
Sway the odds in your favor.
Come on, baby. That ain't cheating. Sway the odds in my favor. That ain't cheating. If y'all sit here and agree to what I'm asking for, then that's your fault. That ain't my fault. If I move the field goal post and you still kick it, that ain't my fault. That's your fault. You saw I move the field goal post. What you kicking for?
Hey, Angelo's dropping signs in the he's dropping church in the chat.
Angelo must be comparing himself to the unicorn again. See. Listen, again. Yes, okay. But G-Lo, first of all, I know what you did. You did the same thing Frazier tried to do. You tried to escape this verbal ass whooping and let us take it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're going to stay in the comments. That's all right. You can be back on the show. Don't even worry about it. Y'all can't keep bringing the unicorns into these debates. Do you know how many athletes have tried to do that out of lane 1, out of lane 8? You got to take an account for, yes, Wade Van Nerik did it out of lane 8. That's one person. How many other people was in lane 8 and didn't do it? The odds are not in the favor of you doing it out of that lane. You have a few people that can, but the probability is so slim to where you can't really say it don't happen all the time. Okay?
Hey, next show, because I want to get this off my chest for next year, for next show. You know we gotta talk about the relay and the debacle that's about to happen, right?
Yep. Yeah. I was waiting till next Monday.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I was waiting till next Monday. Yeah, that's the number one topic come next Monday. When I say it's the number one topic, that's the number one topic on next show.
I already see it going to hell in the handbasket, bro. I already see
real
it.
fast. What? Real fast.
Because common sense ain't gonna be too common. And let me tell you something. And this is a preview. Understand, outside of one race, the Jamaican women always ran faster without Elaine Thompson.
I see where you're trying to go with that, and I'm gonna just come next week. I'm gonna shut that down. We just talk about that. We're gonna shut that down. All right, people, we don't hit that 2-hour marker. We solely appreciate y'all for tuning in to Coach's Take. This should never happen again. Ever.
We gotta get you gotta get the name. You gotta get the show back.
I gotta get my show back, baby. This should never happen again. Never. I don't know how in the hell. I do not know. When I tell you, when I was sitting there tallying, and that's the sad part about it. We were sitting there tallying up we actually went back, tallied them up. I was like, did this ninja really? Because in my mind, as I'm counting, I'm like, ain't no way. All right, I'm like, I know I'm gonna get him by at least 1 or 2. Man, this ninja really get that damn 100. That's all. That damn 100 and that damn 200. When I tell you that, let him skate by.
Hey, did you see what Coach Holloway just said? He's already on. I already know.
Oh yeah. They definitely gonna be very interested. They're gonna be very interested.
Very interesting.
So we got a week to get some information on this, and so we come back to y'all. Take the damn belt down, man. Damn, I'm trying to tell everybody bye.
Can you like crop that out?
I don't know how. Like I don't, it's like yeah. Can I? No, that just put a finger over me. Like I'm gonna cover one eye up then and see if I can't see him. I'm trying to tell everybody bye. Okay, so people, we appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Hey, AJ, you missed 2 paid questions.
I did.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me
What's
see.
that?
They just have me a 2 paid question. Coach the champ, no, okay. If they up the prize money, athletes will show up. Okay, yeah. Whoa. Is Sha'Carri? Okay. If Sha'Carri catch a swole body start and run through the line, what's the time? If Sha'Carri catches the start in Poland and run through the line, well, put it this way. I think if Sha'Carri ever catches the start, that's her 10-5 day. That's definitely her 10-5 day. Whatever day she catches the start is her 10-5 day. Because she can't play no more because there's no more rounds. I mean like in races. Mm-hmm. She catches the start, that's her 10-5 day.
I think I'm gonna give her a pass for this week. I don't think she's gonna run really fast this week because that was a lot on her legs, man. So we all have to give her a pass for this week. So she doesn't run what all y'all stands or expecting her to do. Don't kill her. Let her have a moment. She's coming off a major championship. It's not like she was able to jog, do any of it. So give her a pass. Everybody give her a pass.
Yeah, like I said, I think she'll still win.
I think if she, which is probably going to be hard to do because if everybody shows up in the race, it's going to be a loaded field and there's going to be an amount of pressure that's going to be applied. And if she hits the start and runs relaxed and don't allow the pressure to affect her, she'll run fast. 10-5, that's a push. 10-7, she may be able to hit again.
I'll give her 10.
But she has to. One thing I noticed with and this is kind of par to the course that when she runs relaxed, she's a different type of Sha'Carri when she's not trying to run fast. If that makes
Sha'Carri.
sense.
Sha'Carri.
Sha'Carri, I'm so
Like
sorry. I'm
Sha'Carri
so
the
sorry.
baby.
I'm so sorry. Sha'Carri. I'm sorry. She's a different type of athlete when she just can get out and run relaxed. When she tries, it's almost like when she tries, she makes herself normal. Like she makes herself very normal. If she just relaxes and understands her ability is far superior than anybody out there, then she will gain a level of confidence and be dominant in whatever race she runs. But she's still battling that. She's still trying to figure that out. Because a relaxed Sha'Carri is dropping 10 sevens all day. A forced one is where you got your 10 eights and above. So yeah.
Fair enough.
And I'm gonna get the name right, baby. I promise I'm gonna get your name right.
Yeah, it's like she told me. It's Sha'Carri like you carry a baby.
Yeah.
So that's how I remember it now. It's like you carry a baby. Like, oh, okay. Well, it ain't spelled that damn way, but I get it because my name
it's spelled Sha'Carri, but
it's Carrie.
Like I told her aunt and everybody. I understand because my name, y'all know, my name is Monzavius. Monzabous. It don't look like that. I don't know what the hell it look like, to be honest with you, but it don't like Monzavius. So I get it. I totally get it. So understand it. All right, y'all. Like we were saying, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate all of y'all, like sincerely. And we appreciate the fact that y'all was here with us this entire time. We was trying to make sure that we gave y'all as much entertainment, as possible during the whole championships. This is what we do. We do this shit for y'all. Y'all know that. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. I can't stand Coach. Don't know why he here, but he here. He earned the honorary show today. I don't think that's ever been happened before at all. So we will not congratulate him on Coach's take, but we will literally say, hey man, every dog has his day. Shit, even Donald Trump won the presidency. That's showed there. Anything possible. Anybody do anything in America.
Anything is possible. Lord have mercy. Bless it hard. Bless the poor baby hard. Bless the poor baby hard.
All right, y'all. Y'all know what to find us at. Y'all know where we're gonna be at. Y'all know we're gonna be on Twitter. We're gonna be in the Instagram everywhere, going crazy. Love each other, as we always say. Make sure you go follow all of us, because y'all see what we're doing for y'all. We trying to be here. We appreciate y'all tagging us and everything y'all tag us in. We appreciate y'all thinking of us when y'all are thinking track and field. It's one of the best feelings that all 3 of us, 4 of us, 5 of us, 6 of us, 10 of us who all do this show together, that come and goes. Trust me, we all appreciate it. So till next time, I'm always right. I don't know what the hell happened. Fraser's normally in the car. We'll see y'all later.
All righty. Peace out.